Welcome. If you're watching the replay, be sure to thumbs up. Hey. I think I had it on live. Y'all didn't even see anything, did you? Oh, what? Nope, sorry. Sorry. I don't know, y'all might have seen me. I couldn't see y'all. Oh, Lord. Now I've done missed everybody. Let me turn me on. How is everybody this Sunday evening? Can you believe it's 10:07? Holy smokes. Let me tell you. And I am sleepy, man. I wouldn't have. I fell asleep last night. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. I was watching Mark and I was out. Oh, mercy. Well, it's not gonna let me go to the beginning. I don't know who was at the beginning. I got Kelly B, The Real Truth, Carolyn Lowe, Vlad, Sunny Preps, Kelly B, Enlightened Truth Seeker. All right. You're tired? You've been busy? Let me tell you. I've got my snack. I'm already hungry. There's Petra. How are you? J Stone. Hey girl. How are you, Miss J Stone? It is so good to see you. Bones. Love those pictures, Bones. Love the pictures. Wanda. Hey Wanda. You haven't been around for a while, have you? I'm going to eat a bologna sandwich. You fell asleep too? Listen, I never fall asleep during Marsh's show. I haven't felt good this week. Wide-eyed blonde mom, 39. How are you? Boy, was I. Well, I was I didn't know how to act on the live. Sunny Preps. Oh, you are? Where? $17.76 rabbit. How are you, dude? Oh, Kelly, I haven't felt good. That hurricane's awful. Oh, that's right. They're in Philippines. Well, I hope everything goes okay. I'll say a prayer tonight. I can't believe from the first time you come in my life, you start calling me mama. Where'd that come from? Ooh, you told me the other night was the first time you'd ever seen me live. I watched my replay and go through the lives, but you referred to something that Marv said the last time a week ago he was on live. So you had seen my lives before. Uh-huh. Yep, you had. One of my trolls did an extensive background check on you. Which troll might that be? I've got about a dozen of them. And how would you know they did a background check on you? Hmm? How would you know that? MG Toe. Hey, buddy, just saw you. How would somebody find that out? Who is it? Who's the troll that's shocked to? Dan the Kid TV. Hello. Well, I'm glad you popped in to say hello. Alfred Phillips. Good evening. We usually say good morning, don't we, honey? Kelly B. I agree with you. Okay, 1776. Spit it out. How'd she tell you? I know, I like to watch your Bible study. Well, I like it all. Oh, honey, how are you? Listen, you gotta email me a mailing address for you. Love y'all. Peace out. You're leaving. No, no, no. L. My my email is West Virginia Prepared Mind. Here we go. West Virginia Prepared Mind at protonmail.com. Send me a mailing address for you, darling. Where'd you go, 1776? After I gave you a shot on live. Well, I want to know how, if you watched me the first time the other night, we got you over 100. But on your phone conversation, you referred to last week when Murph called in. How's that work? Just wondering. Who? Yes, that would be her. Who? Well, Wanda, I'm glad you're here, honey. I didn't mention any names. I don't know who that is calling. I didn't get a text. I am no longer answering calls, and I was just doxxed. Do y'all think I'm freaking blind? Hmm. No, I was doxxed tonight. I'm not taking any phone calls. Right before I... No, not all the time. I've had 2 calls from him. No, no, no. Sherry. I know. What's the same thing? Enlightened Truth Seeker, where they either put my name, my address, my real phone number, trying to get people to harass me, but that wasn't my real address. They have guessed every address in the past week in the state of West Virginia. I just had somebody tell me the hurricane's fake. No. Two calls are all the time? I'm not taking any calls tonight. It's Sassy Sunday. Well, the bands, Dan, the Kid TV, are the outside bands hitting. Most of my family that's close to the where it's supposed to hit, they're here. They evacuated. They got here. What's today? Sunday. They got here Friday. Listen, they ain't none of my people trolls. None of my people are trolls. I don't know who the trolls are. Wish I did. Give them a good tongue lashing. Oh, yeah, listen. Last Tuesday in Light and Truth Seeker, my word, it was a mess. My poor mods. Good grief. It's better not to mention them. They've already been here and put out a false address. I can't act like I'm blind. Listen, MG, listen. Oh. Listen now. Listen now, Bones. Listen, Carolyn. I didn't even know I said that until I started this channel. Oh, okay. It's listen for me. That's good. And hashtag Whackatrol. Vanessa, where you been? Wait a minute. Don't block Vanessa. I don't think Vanessa's a troll. Vanessa's just got a twisted sense of humor. She got blocked by accident. And she emailed me. No Wi-Fi. Is that where you been? Well, listen, Vanessa, we've been trolled to death while you've been gone. So you got to watch your sense of humor. They'll think you're a troll and you'll be whacked. Okay? You will be whacked. Paige Robinson, Scott Rogers, Blue Moon. Kelly, I spoke to you. Did I speak to you, Kelly B? Loved all. Carolyn always loves everybody. We all do that. We're a good bunch in here. Marfoogle News. That's not Marfugal news. I want you to look at that mess. Look at that. Marfugal news. P.O. Box. Somebody's made a fake Marfugal news account. Oh my God. Oh, did we get screenshots of that, girls? No, that's not Adam. 1776. That is not Adam trying to dox my address. Are you serious now? Seriously, do you think Adam from Marfugal News would be trying to dox me? Seriously? Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. Who deleted Fugal? I don't care who deleted Fugal. That was not Adam. That was not Adam. And I can't even bother Dex to get Adam on here. Well, I've got his number, but I'm not bothering him either. It's his night off. I'm not bothering them with these trolls. It's Dex's anniversary. Adam's night off. I'm not bothering them. So just prayer mind. Well, looky there. That's that same stupid troll. Hey, Shanna. How are you, honey? Wonder why. I don't know, but let me tell y'all what. I am tired. Yeah, it was a P.O. box. They put P.O. boxes last time. I mean, come on. From a fake Marfugal News? Seriously. Did somebody get a picture of that Marfugal News address? Please, somebody tell me yes. Crazy Orange Kitty Girl. Wow. Yep. 48 degrees. Holy smokes. That is warm, warm, warm. I know, Vanessa. You've been gone for a while. Got it? Good girl. Thank you. That's crazy. But I don't want them bothered tonight. It's Adam's night off and Dex's anniversary. Pfft, listen, this is old stuff. Old stuff. And speaking of 1776, man, you look familiar to me. You look real familiar to me. Oh, Frank Vic, you just got your notification. Listen, I've been getting notifications 1, 2, and 3 hours late. Yeah, the mods are quick. They are quick. The real Marfugal is a mob here. The real Marfugal is a mob here. What? Well, hello, Bill. Good to see you. Bill, what state are you from? I think I've asked you before, and I don't remember. Don't have to tell me the town, just the state. I want to call you. I should post my number. Well, what? Listen, 1776, you've got to do something to convince me you're not a troll. You're just not mean and nasty like regular trolls. 1776, do you own a camouflage colored four-wheeler? Answer me that question. Baltimore? Oh, I've got a cousin that lives in Baltimore. 1776, Do you own a camouflage four-wheeler? Yes or no? Grover. Nope. But you look awful familiar to me when I watch your videos. That's good, Jay. That's fine. I know. That's all right, Miss Renee. Jay Stone got it. She's like, quick draw. Yeah, that's fine, Jay. Just have a Mercury Cougar. Did you guys hear about the face that they found emerging out of the ice in? No! No, Grover, I didn't. Did you get put back on Marfugal? Or was he blocked on Marfugal, Raymond? Or Rip Curl? I usually call you Rip Curl. Listen, 1776. Only thing is the world's going to discover about me is this is the channel known for Whack-A-Troll. Trolls don't bother me. I just take my Raymond Rip Curl. Do you know 1776? Yes or no will work. You don't have to expound upon the subject. Central Florida Prepper, how in the world are ya? Julie, that's okay. Honey, I'm always late. I usually get my notifications late for everybody. Okay. Oh, your boyfriend? Are you leaving, Orange Kitty? Don't leave. Dennis. Oh, man, barbecue ribs. Boy, it sounds good. Type in Baker Show, The Mystery of the Alien Face in Antarctica. I will do that. Cool Malibu. You're new. Cool Malibu. Gosh, y'all are moving fast tonight. Well, I just finished a bologna sandwich. But earlier today, I had all kinds. Just one of those buffets of grazing, cheese dip, and um, German potato salad. Good old country bumpkin. You're right. Yes, ma'am, you are right. How'd you find us? Yeah, I'm good if I get 5 hours, MG. What's my email address? It is West Virginia, all lowercase letters. West Virginia Prepared Mind at protonmail.com. And if you look on my homepage, it is in the About section. Remember, this is Sassy Sunday. No, no, I'm not in the mood for that tonight. 1776. I'm in one of those moods tonight calling BS. It's Sassy Sunday. You gonna send me an email, Grover? Listen, y'all, I don't know what in the world happened. Snafu Sunday? Oh, let's not go there. Oh, Lord. No. No, 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 no. Um, Marlboro Black Menthol 100s. I used to smoke Salem 100s. Oh, daggone it. Doxed again. Or tried to dox me again. Thought y'all just love the trolls. Manic Monday. Is that what we called it last week? I don't remember what we called it last week. 2 gallons of hot sauce. Holy moly. My goodness. Amy Riser. Listen. I knew he'd be trolled to death because old Snafu put his videos out today. Wait a minute. Who is that? Who is that? I know I didn't see that name right. Please, Lord. Oh, Mary Greeley's on. I just love Mary Greeley. Oh, wait a minute. That's me. Oh, yeah, send a picture. Oh, Anna, I'm crazy has been here before. Anna, I'm crazy's been here before. Just block her. Block, block, block. Houston. Anna, Houston's the stinky armpit of Texas. Yeah, Grover, that'd be awesome. That's what I started to tell you. I turned my phone on today and I got over 1,000 emails popped through my email. So for everybody that I answered emails for today, the reason it took me so long, and I don't think I explained that in the emails, I hadn't been getting emails. Over 1,000 popped through today. I about died. Yeah, my mom's a whack-a-troll. No. Houston, we have a problem. No, we don't have no problem. This is a normal for us. 1776. This is normal. This ain't nothing. They try to guess my name, try to guess my address. Andy Smith. Listen, Bones. They don't even know if that's my real name. They forget how many times I've been married. Take a lot for somebody to guess my name. Oh, Sherry, go visit with your company. Absolutely. 50s to mild 60s. Oh, Lord, you'll be burning up, Alfred. Yeah, whack that troll. They're whacking them so fast I can't hardly even see it. That's okay. Gary Phillips, just popping in to say hi. Well, hi, Gary. Hey, West Virginia, do you know any Kearns. My wife asked because that is her relatives up there. Kearns. Yes, that name sounds familiar. I've heard that name. I don't know any personally. Lisa Hall, I'm so glad. Okay, Bones. Did 1776 use a name in a comment, Bones? Why are they trying to dox? Honey, Vanessa, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, 1776 has a YouTube channel. Yep. We got him over 1,000. Yes, send all kinds of love. Peg, Florida. Do y'all know what to do with that? Or do I need to? That I will not tolerate. Out. Can somebody take care of that? Or do I need to? Yeah, that old 1776 started calling me Mama the first minute he popped in here. Like he knew me. Oh, listen, Tammy, Mike Morales is awesome. I would never expect anybody to watch me over Mike Morales. Actually, I would like to. I'm gonna make some cookie batter. You gonna send me some cookies, Paige? Thank you, Jay Stone. What a nerve. Are you kidding me? I couldn't believe I saw that name pop up there. Probably got 3 or 4 of those troll accounts. Who's in trouble now? Nobody. Nobody that I know of. I ain't done a blasted thing. Had to ask, watching with the wife, and she loves you. Said she's my people. Well, let me tell you, it is Sassy Sunday. Usually I wait till the end of the show to smoke and eat, but it's Sassy Sunday, and I'm tired, and the trolls are already starting on me, so I started eating, and just had to have smoke. You tell your wife she's my kind of people. I'm worried about y'all. I am. I have said prayers for y'all. I wish you could leave. I know. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Just ignore the trolls. Just ignore the trolls. Listen, we had a peaceful week. Nobody had mentioned nothing. Everybody was moving on. And somebody, 60, you have 60 people in your house? And, oh, Duct Tape Daddy from Iowa. Well, bless your heart. I hope you subscribed. How'd you find me? But anyway, we'd had a peaceful week, and somebody had to lose their mind and take to Twitter, but blaming it on us. Ain't nobody made nobody go to Twitter running their mouth. We try to love everybody, lift everybody up, but look, whack a troll, get 'em, girl. Definitely appreciate the prayers after a few hurricanes. I think I got up. Hey, listen, I'll bet you have got it down, smack. There's not a doubt in my mind. But, all the preparation in the world, if Mother Nature loses her mind and somebody gets a direct hit with that Category 5, those bands whipping around, 207-mile-an-hour winds, that is. Oh, you're a Duct Tape Daddy, you're a Fugel a family member? We're all Fugel here, except the trolls. Now, the trolls are not Fugel fam. The trolls hate the Fugel fam. Snafu, you've missed it, babe. Lord, we whacked Peg, Florida. She came in to visit us. Doggone it, you missed it. You came in too late, Snafu. Well, I know, and hopefully this sucker will slow down. You tell me what Peg, Florida was doing here. Posted twice. I said, somebody take care of that. Old Jason got her. I mean, seriously, come on now. Bad mouth all of us, and then gonna pop in on my chat like I'm retarded. That's okay. She'll come in on a troll account and list 15 addresses or some stupidity. Yeah, truth, yo. That is a truth, yo. You say sweet pea a lot too? Say, Levy, where you been, darling? How is it in good old Melbourne, Australia? How is it? See, we're on early. You know what I hate about being on early. It is too early as we are now chatting. Miss Helen from Liverpool, UK, is fast asleep. I know, Renee. I know. The attacks are horrible. Attacks are horrible. Absolutely horrible. Lucy girl, your mom calls you Sweet Pea. I call my boy Sweet Pea. Fringe files come in? Yes. Well, that's a long story, Fringe files. I'm trying to put my finger on that. He came in the other night and I don't know. I was feeling pretty gracious. We got him over his 1,000. He started calling me mom right from the start. Called in, told us a big old story. Said that he had never seen me before he'd subscribed to me, but didn't ring the bell. Never been in a live. Never seen a live. Then referred back to old Adam calling last week. Kim Williams. Well, I think you're new. The only reason I say that, my first name's Kim. I'm not a Kimberly. Yeah, I can't quite put a finger on him. If he's a troll or... No offense, 1776, but come on. Look at it from my perspective. I was a little hesitant. Then I thought, oh, what the heck. If you're working on Mafia t-shirts, well, my cousin does an awesome job. I've got to get with her. She said she'd make any t-shirt we wanted. Lord, I bind the evil spirits that's causing confirmation. Cast them to the wilderness. Oh, shoot. I want to read that. Oh, Central Florida Prepper sent you? Well, how awesome. Thank you, Central Florida Prepper. Yeah, listen, I have got to have good mods. I have to. I've got to turn chat on. I've got to turn chat on. I'm going to read that prayer. Lord, I bind any evil spirit that is causing confusion and cast them into the wilderness. May the Holy Spirit fill this channel and all those here in the name of Jesus, in the name of Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Jesus' sweet, blessed name I pray. Amen. And for all my old viewers, y'all know I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We'll pray for anybody here. Listen, I thought your live Fringe Files was just clear as crystal. Sweet Liberty. Central Florida Prepper sent you too? And boy, was he right about what? All my trolls? Or you're going to send something to Discord? Okay. Yes, ma'am, Jay. Amen. Snafu. Area 55. Hey there. Listen, MG. What you got to say? Listen here. Listen here. We have found all these trolls. I still can't get over that one coming in posting. Hey, everybody. Are you serious? Boy, I'm glad old Snafu wasn't here. I hate he missed it, but man, he would have lost his ever loving mind. Could you imagine, Jay Stone? Oh, Lord. Road to prison. How in the world are you? We ain't seen or heard from you in a while. Although I did watch your Kid Rock. I like Kid Rock. Can y'all believe that? Yeah, now Lisa Hall knows everybody in Mark's Discord. I don't know, Fringe Files. I can't figure it out, darling. I mean, I figured out what you're saying, but the topic, that's still kind of a mystery to me. Still a mystery. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm glad. Remind me that for a while. It'll take me a few lives to remember that. How's everything up here? Our weather is perfect, although Central Florida Pepper is worrying me because all of August is supposed to be 90-some degree weather, humid, sweltering hot. Honey, the whole month of August was October weather. Highs in the mid 70s, lows in the mid 50s. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our leaves are turning and falling off. This is October weather. I love fall. I mean, fall's my favorite time of the year. But not in August. So if it's 2 months ahead, let me tell you what. It could be snowing in October. We did have snow the end of October when you canceled Halloween. It was about 3 years ago. Grandmom D. I'll have to, and that's Diana Lynn. I'm going to have to remember. The negotiator. Well, hey, negotiator. Sweet Liberty. Good grief, I love this woman. You do? Mrs. Mustard, howdy. I've never seen so many new names. Maybe I need to go on a little earlier. Well, I can't. Understood the concern with the weather. As you know, North Carolina raised. We watched our seasons. Yeah, let me tell you. The Bible says at the end of times we won't be able to tell one season from another. 60 in Connecticut and dropping. Listen, it got up to 76 today. That's the highest temperature we've had through the day since July. I'm telling you. Oh, you're from Maryland? I had a cousin that moved from Maryland to Florida. She's still in Florida, but they're kind of inland. But I swear it doesn't look like that storm looks so big, doesn't look like it's going to matter. Everybody's going to get pounded with rain or nothing else. You're going to open a ski resort in East Texas. Don't forget about Mirror Mirror. Oh, okay. Donna D, thank you for reminding me. Let's go over that real quick. Not mods. Oh, heavens for Bessie. I forgot. I mean, that was a mistake. Um, my goodness. The mirror talk. Um, well, tomorrow's Mental Health Monday. We need to save that for tomorrow. Mental Health Monday. And you know, I do not know what that baby did with my DSM. Lord have mercy. I don't want to do anything off the top of my head and then get accused. Somebody report me to the AMA and tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow about the mirror talk. Listen, it was no. They told me at 5 o'clock that it was 82 degrees. We had no humidity. It felt like low 70s. It got up to 82 today. I apologize. I was mistaken. Scan family. No, she's mine. I'll tell you, who's yours? Who's yours, Raymond Rip Curl? Listen, MG, everything's scrolling too fast tonight. I'm not used to chat going this fast. Oh, Lord. Y'all are just a rolling. Let me back up and catch up. I know that storm does look bad. It really does. My aunt and uncle get so nervous. They have a beautiful home down there. Banana trees, kiwi. They brought in star fruit. I mean, they've got everything down there. And they love gardening. Listen, they're almost 80 years old. And the evangelist, oh yeah. Listen, people are crazy. You've got to have paperback. What if our grid goes down? We don't have access. I mean, think about that. I've got hardback everything. All my books are hardback. I did not get anything. Oh, shoot, I missed. Send me that screenshot, Jay. I missed what you deleted. Florida Patriot 71. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the home of Whack-A-Troll. Oh, Snuff, don't leave. You'll miss the fun. We have had. What will the topic be on Mental Health Monday? I have terrible anxiety and the storm makes it worse. Well, I can only do education. I can't do therapy. Oh. I don't know why he's doing that. He's been doing that ever since he came in here. Keeping account. Did it the other night when he was here. I don't know. But I can give some techniques that I would suggest. Scott, are you not able to comment? You were commenting when you first come in here. Are none of your comments showing? Well, sure, I use encrypted email. Do y'all think I'm nuts? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? One of the trolls put, I'm too afraid and have to use encrypted email. We will get you. That's another thread, isn't it? Good job. Glad to have that one. That's okay. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I'm getting too old to sit like that. Trying to unglue your eyes. Just put all the screenshots in Mod Drop. That'll make it easier for me to get them, I guess. Well, I don't know. That is a threat. Yes, it is. Yep. But yeah, the threat ones, I guess it's easier if they're emailed to me instead of Mod Drop. Because I wouldn't know how to get them out of Mod Drop and email them to myself. Unless somebody else can tell me that. Oh, shoot. Bones, about 20 of them are stealth watchers. Oh, gosh. But now all stealth watchers are not bad. Okay? That reminds me. I'm going to surprise somebody. I got a kick out of one of my emails today. Yes, I did. That's not it. Let me find it. Christine, if you are there, you do not have to comment, but you're not a sleuth. There's a lot of people that just are intimidated by chat, and I'm glad you're watching, and I enjoyed your email, and you don't have to comment, and you're not a sleuth. I call them stealth watchers. Somebody else calls them sleuths. I just call stealth watchers. I've got relatives that stealth watch. They're not sleuths. They're just being stealthy and not being in chat. That's okay. So, Christine, welcome. Didn't know you were there. Glad you sent me an email and let me know that one of my stealth watchers, at least along with my family, is nice. So, I wanted to give you a shout out and say hello and surprise you. And if you're not there and you watch the replay, maybe it'll make you feel good too. Avon still sells that, still sells what? Sunny Preps is stealth watching, just watching. Starting with calling people out their name when they aren't here. I don't know what y'all talking about now. Well, anyway, my sassiness was I found a list, but it only goes, yes, Miss Mustard, because I didn't think I really recognized your name. You're a stealth watcher, but you're nice. We have all kinds of, eucalyptus is a good mosquito repellent. Marigolds planted on property. Really? Those old marigolds, my grandpa always put them around the garden. He said it helped with critters and bugs and snails and stuff. A marigold. Hey, Lucy girl, that's fine. That is fine. We have a lot of stealth watchers. I have relatives that are stealth watchers. I have friends. I put it on my um um Facebook that I have um a YouTube channel when I first started, first week I started. Might have been the first day I started it. And I know some of those people I went to school with are nosy. Let me tell you what, they would never dare post on my live. Never. But I'll guarantee they watch. I'll guarantee one of my ex-husbands watches. Because I know the family's told him. That's okay. That's okay. He's heard me say he was the love of my life. But he left me because of me and all my family's sick. I couldn't work and make as much money. Then I went back to working, making good money, and then now I'm not working. So, caribou meat. Well, let me tell you, we have been always infested with mosquitoes here at this house. The other house, you might see 2 or 3 in the evening. Here, oh my God, just infestation. Well, I had noticed this year we didn't have as many mosquitoes. And that's because my grandbaby's mom's got a bunch of chickens running around in the neighborhood. I about died when she got those chickens. Lavender and witch hazel. I am allergic to witch hazel. My grandmother started putting witch hazel on my face when I was a very small child to combat wrinkles. I'm talking about single digit age. Well, I'm allergic to that stuff now. Good grief. Love the new skin so soft, but my dumb country self still packs deep woods deep. I know it's not good. Listen, Central Florida Prepper, if we tried to adhere to all of this stuff, the GMOs, the DEET, don't breathe in the air, spit out your phlegm when you cough. Good God, how in the world could we have a minute joy in our life? You pray and have some faith in God. You know, we cannot function thinking about this stuff every second of every day. I tell one of my good friends here in chat, yes, chickens are eating the mosquitoes. I didn't finish that thought. Y'all got to keep me on track. Chickens are eating the mosquitoes. Praise God for the chickens. Oh, I've been using some Pavlovian treatment on them. I looked and all those daggone chickens come prancing down my street the other day. And I couldn't believe it. They're coming past some truck, and I said, no, no, no. I went and squalled and shooed them chickens back up toward the other way, banged on the side of my truck. Here they come down the street the next day. I went and chased them, got them not quite as far the next time, banged on my truck. Then here they come the third day, strolling down the street. When I stepped out in the street, they turned around and started strolling the other way. So I ran real quick up so I wouldn't startle them and banged on that truck. They went, boom. They have not come past my truck one time. Mark my words, I bet the Dorian storm swings hard north and either strikes the coast or rips up the east coast and then slams into New York. Well, that's an interesting break away from the insanity for the insanity. Yes, man, I'd like to see Kid Rock in concert. when we get settled, homestead. You're moving to Wyoming? Are you? I'd love to see Wyoming. It's true. Well, that's awesome. I haven't been to I haven't had a bonfire. We used to do fires down at my camp, but yes, I would love to see Wyoming. I've seen a lot of Wyoming on TV. I would love to see Wyoming. Listen, Central Florida Prepper, what about Yellowstone? Come to Michigan and you'll entertain me at a show? You think it's going to hit Georgia? Oh my goodness. That's awesome. But my goodness, you're so close to Yellowstone. Mm, I'm enjoying chat. My goodness, we ran off the trolls. It's cold. Little one Tyler. I didn't know. Let's see. I have my cord. Wait a minute. My battery's done. My grandpa used to say my battery. And my grandpa used to call light bulbs and batteries and go get me a paper poke instead of a bag. He was country. And French fries, he slurped his coffee every day his life. Oh, I did have it out. It's stuck in the arm of my chair. I did. So y'all think I'm country. My goodness. And I do not say Washington. That's a very common pronunciation of Washington here. I say Washington. W-A-S-H. Wash. Not W-O-R-S-H. Destination all the way to Iceland. Tracker JP, what'd you miss? Holy cow! I'm gonna have to call you and catch up on the phone. We can't go through all that now. Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. Trolls. Your mom says Washington? A lot of people do. My grandpa did. He's a light bulb. Get me a paper poke. The juice instead of electricity. Juice bill's high. You missed an hour. Have I been on an hour? Boy, we've had an hour of excitement and fun. Has it been an hour? Live an hour and 4 minutes. I'll be daggone. One thing about them old trolls make it go by fast. Thought you were going in. Marf ain't on tonight, honey. It's Sunday night. White nose syndrome. What in the world is white nose syndrome? I have never in my life heard. Have I heard of white nose syndrome? Yeah, Jay loves Florida. She loves being outside. But listen, my aunt and uncle came in. You know, they've gardened. My uncle's gardened his whole life. I mean, they were raised. They had 5 kids. They had to garden. Hold on a second. I have to get myself comfortable here. So he grew up with a garden. Um, But he loved it. Loves to work. Workingest man, almost 80 years old. Workingest man you've ever seen in your life. And I have no idea what I was going to say. Oh, but he's been in the sun all of his life. They come in, my aunt and uncle, and she's always laid in the pool. They've always had an in-ground pool. Oh, man, I always wanted an in-ground pool. Now I'm glad I didn't have one. Chicago. Yep, I've heard Chicago. See how that rolled off my tongue? I just took one look, knew what you were talking about. Lord, they've got places all over their face. They had to go get precancerous scales off their faces. Precancerous cells. Scales. They're not fish. Cells off their face. These days just run together. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh, you were raised in the mountains. What state were you raised in? Central Florida Prepper. Oh, and I did get your email. It popped through. Somebody say, I've got encrypted email. Like that's wrong. Well, yeah, I don't want them in my email. That's not. Florida Patriot. Did I speak to you? Florida Patriot? Oh, you're still listening again. Listen, I've been a praying. Been a praying. Yes, sir. I still have 4 cousins down there. They're they're inland, but Rudy loves Gauze 144. I don't think I've ever seen you before, have I? Have I ever seen you, Rudy? Have I ever seen you, Rudy? Oh, love your heart. Oh, honey. I'm a telling you what's truth, but let me tell you what. My son has knives like that, and that's what he uses most of the time. That is precious. I didn't see. Listen, do you not? Let me tell y'all, I have not looked at Facebook since this morning. Facebook. I never look at Facebook. YouTube since this morning. Let me tell you what, they said it was the worst the Bahamas has ever been hit. I saw a statement from their prime minister. I didn't know they had a prime minister. Gave his name and said PM. Said it was the worst they've ever been hit. Didn't give, if there was a death toll or anything. Yep, the Bahamas. I was praying for them while they were being hit. That stupid storm moving so slow, just a hanging over them. I always wanted to live at Myrtle Beach. That was my retirement plan. I was going to finish my doctorate. I was going to Myrtle Beach. And I was going to teach at Coastal Carolina part time. Coastal Carolina University. But that won't be happening. Shauna, let me tell you what I think about that. I was telling somebody, it might have been, I don't know, I wasn't live last night. Who was I telling? Maybe it's the night before. When I was in the 6th grade, which would have been in the 60s, started grade school, 1965. So while I was in the 6th grade, we were taught, no, 6th grade, sometime in I think it might have been 6th grade. Now that I think about it, probably 6th grade. So that would have been 1971, probably. We were being taught how the planes could fly over the hurricane and spray chemicals and dissipate that daggone hurricane. They were already working on it, and the strength of hurricanes weren't as bad. They were trying to perfect it. When I was in 6th grade, well, then next thing I hear, they're dropping those little things in them to get readings off of them. They weren't trying to dissipate them at all. Now, if they could dissipate those suckers in 1965, why are they not dissipating them now? Yes, to your question. Yep. Yes, Miss Shanna, I agree with you 100%. Where you at, Snafu? I think most everybody probably in this chat believes in the cloud seeding and the hurricanes and EpiPen is alive. And we all believe in Jesus. It's our Lord and Savior. So I believe that is 3 things that most everybody in this chat has in common. How's that? Yeah, well, listen. Listen, y'all. Here's the deal. Satan is in charge of this earth. And he's not that red man's eared, spiky tailed. I missed it. Somebody's an outdoor kinds of guy. That thing just rolls sometimes. He was God's most beautiful angel that led the choir. He can take any form. He is in charge of this earth right now. That's why we have and I'm not giving an Illuminati sign. I've always done that before I even knew anything about Illuminati. So don't everybody panic. Overbuilt. Yes. Says our goodness is a filthy rags. I say that in my prayers every night. Lord, I try the best I can, but I know my goodness is a filthy rags. I repent any sin that I am aware or not aware of. I'm sorry, Lord. My goodness is a filthy rags. As hard as I try, slip out a cuss word every once in a while, smoke. But I've never stolen anything. I don't lie to people. Help anybody I can. And that's one thing about this channel. We will talk about the Bible anytime somebody wants to start. I'm not the expert. I can't quote the Bible. I can't remember the scriptures like some people, but I've got my understanding of them. Don't even know what I was saying. But that's why we have free will to choose right now. It's because Satan is in charge. I think my little glasses probably didn't have as much glare on them as these. I had on different glasses the other night, and only one person noticed. I couldn't believe y'all didn't notice. I'm going to try these. Maybe it's just because the frames are smaller. Seems like the glare's not as bad. And seems like I can see chat better. I can. I don't know why. I don't think I look through the right. My lenses are too big and I'm not looking through the right. Population control. Yep. It's awful. Anyway, we have the free will to choose. And some people aren't making the right choice, y'all. Some people are not making the right choice. Well, Sandy, thank you. I appreciate you for saying that. I don't know. I have my moments. I can get mad. I called the trolls an ugly name last Tuesday. Shocked me to death when that flopped out of my mouth. But I was worried about those fake addresses they were putting, and they were doxing some unknowing soul that, what if somebody's stealth watching that's an evil person? They want to take that address and send something nasty and ugly to somebody at some address that don't even have any idea this is going on YouTube, Did I have an ADHD rant? Is that what I did? Will Patriot, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. 3% reports. How are you, honey bunny? Are y'all just wanting to chat or y'all want me to tell you something? I've got my Sassy Sunday article pulled up, but it's only good through 2016. I've got a list. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Satan's on the loose. Yep. And will be until Jesus comes back. That old sucker's in charge till Jesus comes back. Well, he's not in charge of us Christians that have Jesus in our hearts. Tell us what? Tourette syndrome? Yeah. No, I don't have Tourette syndrome. Talk about what I prepared tonight. Okay. I was just letting people get in here, letting y'all chat. My ponytail ain't right. I didn't put it back up right. It's supposed to be red-headed tonight, but I didn't get time to do my hair today. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. This hair's driving me crazy. About time for me to cut it again, y'all. Yep, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring up the article that I meant to bring up last Sassy Sunday, where I came up with that name. Get this hair out the way. Drive me crazy. Okay. Yes. Did I say what the article was? It is up until 2016, all of the suspicious deaths of individuals that had some link with Bill and Hillary. Y'all want to see that? And then I found an article. I didn't save it though, because who knows? That's a bunch of speculation. We all think he's alive, old Weppy Penstein. That was trying to link them to his death. He ain't dead. Pfft. Are you kidding? No, 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 no. Little one Tyler. Yes. Will Patriot. Yes, please. Go ahead. Okay. Y'all tired of listening to me talk? Now, y'all go see my boxes because every time I black out my screen and go to my search stuff, I lose my chat. I don't know what in the world. I'll be so glad to get my computer, my big computer hooked up. We'll be so glad. Let me tell you. So y'all just go see my boxes, those 1,000 boxes from my desktop, okay? Well, I don't guess you are. Don't know. Okay. I gotta look on. Well, I'm a telling you what's a truth. There's somebody live. Hmm. I want you to look at that. Hey, Trucker, I want you to go look at a channel for me. Wait a minute. If you would, please. Watch out a minute. There's a black screen. Is that it? You see me? You see me? You don't see my screen. Okay. All right. Let me pull up my chat so I can see what y'all are trying to tell me. Yep, you do see me. Well, what in the world? Okay. I don't understand. See, all of a sudden, my settings are changed on this, y'all. It's not giving me the boxes. So y'all are are y'all seeing me? I don't know where my boxes are. That thing is gone. Are you kidding me? All those, those little infinity boxes that you have to go to see my desktop? Gone. I'm supposed to click on this desktop and I'm supposed to be able to see all those boxes. They're not there. Nope. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, Lord. Guess what? My settings have changed in my laptop. Left it running a while today. And now all of my little windows are gone. Why in the world would all my little windows be gone? I mean, seriously? I showed y'all articles last night. It was here last night. And without those little boxes. I didn't do a thing in the world. I've got to have those boxes to capture the, well, nope, that's not it. Y'all hang on. I know, CJ. They're gone. They're gone. And I don't remember what these settings would have been. Gone. I don't know what the settings were. I didn't do those settings. I was walked through it. Jules Mark Davis. I was trying to go to all of those little infinity windows so I could, when I had it up. It's overbuilt automotive here. Listen, I can cut on my hair all the time. Renee, all I have for my scenes is what I was told to title them. Yes. Yep, but all I have is intro, live, and desktop. That's all I have. And then my sources, I have window capture, home screen. Well, let me try home screen. Nope. It just goes to display capture. I don't know what the settings were. I didn't do it. I was walked through it. So now I cannot. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. And I needed these settings so when I download it on my desktop next week, I would be able to follow these settings and set it up on my big computer. But it's gone. Remember, my computer's been hacked. My sound settings, all my defaults on my sound settings were messed with. And I knew how to fix those, but I don't know how to fix these. I do not. So I'm going to have to call somebody this week. Is there anybody wants to take pity on me and tell me how to get my little boxes back on my OBS? For crisis victims, a cast call. They're going to do another one of those fake crisis things. Oh my goodness. I know. Friday night. It was fine. Yes, I do, Renee. I do 100%. Chucker, were you able to get any of those shots? Do you remember who that is? Yes. Yep. I'll have to remind y'all. This is just crazy. No, it doesn't make sense. These settings, unless I touch buttons or unlock stuff, they should never change. I don't do that. The only thing I ever mess with is putting my chat box URL back in there because it goes away for some reason. Yes and yes. Okay. 3% report and Renee. Do either one of y'all have OBS projects or do y'all have Streamlabs OBS? Oh, Central Florida Prepper, you're so awesome. Let me tell you, the way you're doing it is just fine. If I didn't want to show people articles like I did the other night, well, I have several times, I wouldn't even fool this mess. I wish I didn't even have none of this mess. I mean to tell you, you have OBS projects. Well, my little boxes just went away. My laptop's been hacked. And I fixed all my internal settings. Can you tell me how to put my little boxes back if I call you tomorrow or you call me when you're free? I have no idea how to put them back. I was walked through that step by step. I have no idea. And I try to watch the YouTube videos to learn that, and they go boom, 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 boom. I'm dyslexic. I can't get it. Somebody's got to tell me, and I got to see it. Well, tomorrow's a holiday. You don't want to fool with me tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's a holiday. Are y'all wanting to fool with me late tomorrow night? I've got a big high-speed tower that's got 2 fans in it. It was built for a gaming computer probably 10 or 15 years ago. And last year's computers just caught up with that sucker. If that tells you anything. So it's plenty big enough to run anything I want to. But I've got to get the that blue cords run into your computer to hardwire. Why can't I think of nothing? Ghetto Fab is awesome. Let me tell you, if I didn't want to show articles, Ghetto Fab is the way to go. Holy cow. I'm telling you what's truth. This is ridiculous. Okay. I'm telling you. I just have no idea. And I don't even know if I should try to fix it. They'll go in and mess something else up. Just not try to show any articles all week. You don't think you could do a channel? I did just fine, so I decided I wanted to show articles. Got this OBS mess. That's what it is, a mess. You might need. Well, you can show. Can't you show articles? 3% report. All of my little infinity boxes went away. Craziness. And on my big computer to get help with everything, with all my hotkeys and well, I don't give much news. We just laugh and talk and do special topics, and every once in a while I've got a little bit of news, but well, shoot. It was Friday night when I showed you those big Roombas that Amazon uses. I showed y'all several articles Friday night. It was working. My desktop was working, all these little stupid boxes. Wait a minute. Well, there's 2 OBSs open. Oh, 'cause I did a screen something or another. Okay. What that was about. I know they don't. Donna D, I know who hacked into my computer. Yeah, I did. It was working fine. I haven't touched this mess. I have not touched it. Except to go into Chrome and pull up a few articles to show y'all tonight. That was it. That's all I've done. But I hadn't turned my computer off. So it was left running. Wide open for somebody to mess with. Oh, that's awesome. Well, yeah, that's all you have to have is 2 phones. Yes, ma'am. You run your live on one, pull up your articles on the other one, and then hold it to the screen. I used to do that. That's how I started out. I didn't have this scrolling nothing. I didn't have this chat here. I pulled up articles and I held my phone to the screen. Yes, I most certainly did. Listen, we all bring something a little different to the table. I want everybody to laugh. That's my thing. Give you a little bit of news, give you a little bit of gossip, world gossip, and everybody laugh, eat, have a smoke. Yes, I will make sure I'm logging off. I didn't realize I hadn't. I turned this thing on to get ready to go. Boom. It was asking me if I wanted, get this, where my problem started. Did I want Skype to make changes to my computer? And I said no. And then my articles from Friday popped up. I cleared them all out. So I don't know. Road to prison. Just drink some Coors Light. Believe it or not, I'm allergic to yeast. And bread is about the only yeast I can have. Can't even tolerate 2 drinks of beer. I'm fun. You been down today? No. You can't be down today. What you been down today about? I'm freezing up. Does anybody else see I'm freezing? I know. Don't use Skype. Well, that was my first mistake. That's how I got my OBS set up with 2 people that I thought was okay, and they weren't. Does anybody have a good joke? Man, my first husband, 20 years, he could tell jokes. 3 or 4 hours I sat and listened to him party one time. Never told the same joke twice. That man could tell some jokes. You'd think if I ever, what's 1 for? Buffering? Is everybody buffering? No. Audio's good, video's sticking. Yes, I'm buffering. Now, who is calling me? Did anybody send me a text? Hello? Oh! I haven't saved your number. Listen. You know why I sounded hateful, don't you? I thought you were a troll. I'm sorry. I didn't save your number into my phone. So that's why I thought. Yeah, and I just haven't done it yet. Do you have OBS? I don't know about that. I'm pretty. Uh-huh. Listen, I call it the OBS mess. Central Florida Preppers who called. He wasn't a troll. It's our buddy. No, it's a mess. I hate this stuff. It is a mess. I've got to save your number so I know who you are. I thought I'm just going to start out being hateful, the old troll. I know you're not. No, no. I know you're not a troll. But since they started out on us tonight. Uh, Let me tell you, I did the other night. Do you mean put you on live and you talk to people? You mean put you on speaker? Yeah, we'll put you on speaker. Hold on a minute. Give us a treat. Listen, I'm glad to hear your voice. So you're not in Florida right now? Did you leave Florida?
No, I did not leave Florida. I'm still in Apopka.
Oh, okay. Hang on, let me turn you up.
Yeah, we're hunkered down out here. We're not leaving.
Okay, I thought you weren't. Well, goodness sakes. You need to, that sucker starts hitting. I know you've got 50 people you probably need to call. Send me a text. As long as you got service, send me a text every once in a while. Just say we're okay or we're not. Just let
Yeah,
me know.
absolutely.
Because I am
Yeah,
going to be
I'm gonna do
worried.
the post. I'm gonna do a post on my community tab.
Oh, are
That
you?
way, everybody I contact, they can actually respond to it and let everybody else know on my channel that we're good here.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Are you going to try to be brave and go out and get some video?
Absolutely.
Are you?
It's gonna be. Have we all seen Forrest Gump? Lieutenant Dan on the mast.
Yeah.
My wife says she's gonna tie a big rope to me that she can drag me back in when he takes off with me.
Oh, Lord, no. Oh,
Yes,
my
I'm gonna go out
gosh.
with a camera and try to get some good footage as far as outside the house.
Tell
That's
her
about as
she
far as
better
I'm gonna
have
go.
2 or 3 ropes. Make sure she can pull you back in.
Well, we got a winch, so she just hooked up the winch to me. What did you call me? Not you, my dear.
Has a winch. No, I wouldn't let him. He's too much of a gentleman. He wouldn't call you a winch. No, no,
She
no.
said she wouldn't let me do that. Not call you that. No, we're just sitting back have a good time tonight. Yeah, I put your video on for her so she can watch you a bit. Yeah, she loves you. Every bit of you. That's definitely my people right there. She
Oh,
has a lot
well,
of family out in West Virginia and
yeah.
Tennessee area, and yeah, she a lot of family there. That's why I was asking if you knew the Kerns or not.
Oh, no, I know that name, and for the life of me, I cannot think of what Kearns I know. That was from my first marriage. I'll have to ask him what Kearns we know, and I'll tell you.
All right, that'll work.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
well, definitely.
know I
That's why I sent
do.
you that email. Make sure you had my contact number because I
Oh,
will
I
make
was so
sure that I put
thrilled.
up a.
Listen, over 1,000 emails popped through on me. I don't know where in the world all those, they were from Facebook. 'Cause I mod Marf's Facebook. I had over a
Yep,
thousand
yep.
of those, and I set that setting so it wouldn't come through on my email. I had over 1,000 plus real emails.
You know what? That is absolutely awesome. Or your personality, how you're down to earth with everybody, that is completely awesome. Everybody loves your personality. They like watching everything you're talking about. They follow along. It's great. That is really awesome.
Well, most of the time I feel like I'm just a rambling.
Just a rambling? No.
Yeah, I just feel like I just
I
ramble.
get the occasional email from, well, I guess the correct term nowadays is haters.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I look at it. I sit there and I stomp around the house just a little bit. My wife's looking at it and what are you going to do about it? Oh, nothing. Okay, then relax. Sit down.
Listen, did you see me being trolled tonight?
Yes, yeah, I did catch the new trolls popping up, and that's why I put a post on the comment section
Uh-huh.
during the live stream,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm so glad Marfugals, mods and stuff are here because they're good anyway. Just
Yep.
nailed it right off the bat. I love the Wackatro
Yeah,
label you gave
whack
them.
troll.
That's awesome. You
Ah,
need to patent that one. The
listen,
Wackatro is what she calls
I'm
them.
gonna put it on.
Oh my god, that's
I'm gonna, and then 3% report said we should have Whack-A-Troll Patrol. So,
Wackatrol Patrol. There you go.
yeah. So I'm gonna do. I
Well,
didn't.
see, I'm dyslexic, so I can't say that too fast.
I can't. Well, I'm dyslexic. I can't either. That's why we get along so well. Um,
Yeah, exactly.
I am. I'm very dyslexic. My oldest son is too. But I didn't realize I said so many things that they've brought up to me, and they'll say, "Listen, now listen." They'll send me texts. Now listen. I didn't realize I said that all the time. And then White Troll, we came up with that. I'm gonna do t-shirts. They're all begging me to do t-shirts, and I've got a cousin that does t-shirts, and I sent her a
Okay, yeah,
message, and she said she'd do t-shirts for me. She did our family reunion.
that's
They were
awesome.
really good t-shirts, so I'm gonna do t-shirts. We're gonna
That
have
is awesome.
Whack-A-Troll and Whack-A-Troll Patrol. I'm gonna do both of them. Then listen, I love ya, and I don't know. I'm gonna come up with you. I forget what the other ones were. Now my chat's gone away. Look at that mess. Look at that mess.
See here, yeah. I'm watching the screen down here on my other phone. No, yeah, your chat disappeared on your screen, but I'm still following the chat on the other phone here. So yeah, it's
Am
still
I
up.
still frozen?
Yes, yeah.
I'm telling you
It'll
what's.
bounce around like about every 15 seconds. It'll bounce around and it'll show that you've moved to a new position. But the audio has been coming in very clear though.
I want to tell you, let me tell you what. I got this laptop hacked. I let one of the trolls I didn't realize was a troll that was one of our haters that I didn't know nothing about all that mess when I started all this. Didn't know nothing about it. And got my computer hacked. Was having problems with the sound
Okay.
and realized that I better check my settings. Every setting in this blasted computer was changed and I fixed it. Now I
Okay,
left
yeah.
my laptop on inadvertently and they've gone in and changed all of my OBS settings knowing that I was walked through that and don't have a clue how to put those settings back. But Renee Thomas
Well,
has OBS projects and she's going to try to help me. But I think on
okay,
my
that sounds
big
great because
computer, I'm going to use Streamlabs because that's what
yeah,
all the
Streamlabs,
guys
yeah,
have walked through and
yeah,
that
yeah,
that way that person's not going to have access to my computer or the OBS or the Streamlabs. So I'm going to
yeah. I'm playing
hardwire
around with the
it.
Streamlabs now. I'm not no expert at it by far, but I watch a lot of the YouTube creators that like help other YouTubers learn how to do everything.
Yep.
And I will say their name here is Nick Nimmin and D Nimmin. Those are the ones that taught me how to do the YouTube because I don't know anything about the internet or YouTube. I mean, I really don't. Um, I do know that about the best way to get rid of something on a laptop is a complete hard reset of the entire of the whole system. But I am not a computer expert, so I'd rather you take it to a shop and let them clear whatever virus is in your system.
Mhm.
Because when you do a hard reset and clear the whole thing back to factory, you lose everything you got. So
I
worst case
know.
scenario, there could be a virus in there. You might need to get somebody to take a look at it for you.
Well, I've got a really good hacker, and I'm going to take my laptop to him. I mean, he's awesome.
Okay.
But I
Yep.
can't until this after this coming weekend. I've got to move my Ethernet cord from one end of the house to
Okay.
the
Yep.
other, and which it comes from that end of the house, so there's should be plenty of room to, or not my Ethernet,
Yep.
my cable cord, and I'm going to hardwire that sucker. I'm not going to do
Get rid of the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm going to hardwire it because
Yeah.
that computer costs too much for me to have it messed with. But
Oh
I'm
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm telling you what's the truth. I cannot even believe the trouble that I've had just because I didn't choose sides. Well, I did. I chose Marv. And because I chose Marv, I didn't think anybody needed to choose. I said I did that live. Nobody needs to
Yep.
choose. We want to watch everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
then they got so ugly about the whole thing. Then, Twitter and posting ugly stuff on my videos. It's like, okay, I'm fine. Done. I'm a Marfugel fan. Then they told us we were Marfias.
Exactly. Same here.
I said, okay,
Same here. When I
Marfio.
first started watching Adam and his team a long time ago, I kept quiet during the comments because what he was presenting. I think I liked everything he was telling us, and I research them all. He even tells everybody, research on your own. We'll provide the paper so you can research.
Right.
I made sure I stay silent in the chat until I get more comfortable because I don't want to sit and put everything out there at that time.
Right.
Now, my dumb country self decided to create a YouTube channel.
You're
But
not dumb country.
I try to watch what I say on YouTube because it is very censored.
Yep, it is. But I'm telling you what's the truth. It is just a shame how all this is, and poor old Snafu, he's taking heat over his videos, and I asked him,
Yes, I
not,
have just recently saw that. Yes, you're absolutely right.
but he's telling the
It's
truth.
just completely ridiculous.
He's
Yep,
he's
exactly. He is.
telling the
Yep,
truth, and I'm gonna tell you
yep.
exactly why he did these videos, and he was nice and didn't Trucker JP. Thank God for cranberry juice. He's not just drinking plain cranberry juice, trust me. But that's okay. Let me tell you, if I had a glass of wine, I'd have a
Hey,
glass
that's
of wine about right
okay.
now. I'd drink me a glass of wine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go buy me a bottle of wine or something. But for nights just like tonight. But anyway, um, if Tuesday, my live Tuesday was a mess. I had death threats. I had phone calls threatening me. And Snafu don't like that. And there
Yep.
was
Yep.
hateful comments put on my videos, and we know who these trolls are. We know exactly who they are, and that's why he did it. But he was nice. He didn't mention my name. Amy,
Yeah.
this is Central Florida prepper. One of the ones we're praying's hard for because he's right in that hurricane mess coming. But
He's too dumb to get out of the area.
well, my aunt and uncle. But you're in the central part, right?
Yeah, I'm 11 miles northwest of Orlando, so I got about 62 miles of land as a crow flies to the coastline of Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually more inland, so I'm more central of the state.
Well, see,
So I got a lot of land mass between me and that storm right now, unless
my
it changes.
cousins that live in Central Florida, they stayed. Now, my aunt and uncle that lives in Port St. Lucie, they came up here Friday.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they could,
I did get that text from you. Yes.
yeah,
That email. I'm sorry.
yeah. So, Wine Wednesday. Miss Mustard said we need to have Wine Wednesday. Last week I needed Wine Tuesday. Now this week I need.
Wine Wednesday. Yeah, definitely wine Tuesday. That's for sure.
Telling you, it was awful.
Yeah, I do
So that's why
understand
he did it. And then
the
there was a big
haters
old
as
Twitter.
far as the trolls.
My goodness, did you see that Twitter mess? Did
Yeah,
you?
I got my own self of some trolls popping around and stuff. I had one. He didn't actually say my name, but we were already in a scuff because he was saying some things about me, and I did a video response to the individual, and I just let his own words. I took a collection of all his videos and let everybody see exactly who this guy was.
Yeah.
And a lot of my subscribers, like, you know what, Sancho, you shouldn't do that. I mean, you're above that. Don't do that. I lost a lot of respect on that, and I understand that. But he just would never move on. And one of his latest videos, I got my own people out there looking at things. Like, dude, he's got a gun and clicking it and all this stuff, racking around the chamber. You hear this. I'm like, that's okay. Let him bring himself on down here. See what happens to him. I mean, I got a prepper group on my street alone. Okay, if you don't belong here, you're not gonna make it. It's just the way it is.
Okay, CJ says I'm not buffering anymore. But no, listen, you do a fine job. You do an excellent job. But simply because we're Mafia, and that's what they called us, was Mafia.
I do like the Mafia sound. I really do. That's cool. That is so cool.
Well, Adam didn't know that till he called in. We just happened to be stealth watching. Now, see, we'll stealth watch these ugly lives, but we don't go in and troll. And
Yeah, exactly.
that's what they called us, was Mafia. And then I was accused of diagnosing somebody, and I mean, just awful stuff.
I did see that where no, you don't do that. You educate, and that's the thing. People just want to. I don't know. It's just straight up haters. You're doing a great job. That's one of the reasons I wanted to call in. There's so much negativity. I don't know if it's because they failed at it or they just thrive on negativity, and that's where this is.
Let me tell you.
Make it.
The leader of this hate group was handed a YouTube channel that was monetized. Well, it wasn't monetized at the time, but qualified for monetization. With 7,000 subscribers. Take that YouTube channel, run and shut your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, my God, if somebody had handed me a YouTube channel that I could monetize with 7,000 viewers, holy cow, I'd have been kissing somebody's feet. Not running my mouth.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I've tried to be quiet and keep my mouth shut, but now that's just God's honest truth. And they'll hit me over this. They're stealth watching. They'll be commenting at the bottom of my post. I don't care. I mean, it's a God's honest truth. Take your channel and go.
Yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from on that, and it is hard to take the high road when that happens because you do feel like me personally, I feel like a direct attack on me, and this individual started calling my wife names and all this other stuff. I'm like, oh, buddy, I didn't respond to him at the time, but every other man I've ever dealt with in my life, as soon as you say something aside, the old redneck in me comes out, and I'll light you up. I'm like, you know what? I'm in the public eye now. I have to respect other people's feelings, and you know what? I want to be a better man. So you know what? Okay, you have your 28 subscribers. You go live in fantasy land and have a great life.
Well, I've taken the high road best I can, but they changed the
Oh, I
game
know
up
you are. I know.
last week when they were posting they were going to come and kill me and my family, slaughter my family, 5 or
Yeah,
6 or 10 different addresses, not knowing whose addresses those were. They changed the game Tuesday. I mean, that's
yeah.
not.
But as you know, as much as I know, let them come up to West Virginia and let them see what happens.
Let me tell you.
And that's as far as I'm going to go with that because you know exactly what I mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Listen, this is Central Florida proper. Listen, I have been stalked. My home has been broken into.
Mhm.
I came in the other night with my sister, and my grandbaby's tricycle was taken off my porch and put on my walk to block the step to get up on my porch.
Oh wow.
Nobody knows. Let me tell you. And I have done nothing wrong except in 3 days minus 2 months, I had more than my 4,200, let's see, 420,000 watch time minutes and my 1,000
Mhm.
subs in less than 2 months. That was not because of anything that I have done. I'm not special at all. Not even sure I'd watch my own channel. Feel like I'm rambling.
No, you're fine.
But
I will admit I watch my own channel just to look for where I mess up. And the wife and I will be sitting there watching and go, and I'll be sitting there looking. I'm like, I didn't mean to say that, and she'll say, "Oh, you misspoke there," because I'll say something backwards about dyslexia. I'm like, yeah, I didn't catch that at the time.
listen, if I always watch, because I've had so many trolls, I always go through and watch my chat. And every once in a while, I can't do it all at once. I'll take it in little spells.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll turn it on and, it'll start right back where I finished. And I'll be watching chat and I'll forget that I haven't hit my face and put me on pause. And I'll be watching
Uh-huh.
chat and all of
Yeah.
a sudden I'll hear myself say something. So help me God, I have sat here and laughed at myself. So I have had tears in my eyes. I mean, it's like,
I do the exact same thing.
and I'll think, what? Well, I got that. I made that phone call. Why in the world's my life being threatened? That's how it all started. I got a call. I was going to be taken out, for God's sake.
Yeah,
That's how it all started. Only two
yeah.
names mentioned. I had a number of one of the persons. So I called and said, what is
Hmm.
going on? This is craziness. Well, it was all denied. That was fine. But that's how this all started because I made a phone call, was woman enough to say, hey, now this has got to stop. I have had a phone call. I was told I was going to be taken out. And because I was woman enough to make that phone call, now, I mean, but what else was I supposed to do? Somebody's threatening your life.
Oh no, I do understand exactly where you're coming from on that. No, you did correct on that. When someone starts threatening somebody else's life with physical violence and stuff like that,
And
yeah,
when I did
absolutely.
that live, I was not ugly and nasty. She popped in, they blocked her. I said, no, 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 unblock her. Let her answer the questions. And then
Yeah,
I was threatened I was going to be swatted. She said, oh, she's calling the police. She was going to be swatted. No, it was me being threatened.
yeah.
You know,
But I've had people warn me, say, dude, you'll probably get swatted. I said, you know what, that's fine because everything in my house is perfectly legal. So if they want to
yeah.
swat me, that's fine. I've got cameras everywhere, and I'll be more than happy to contact Channel 9 and say, hey, look at this. Redneck got swatted for going live on YouTube. You can
Oh
talk
my
about a
gosh.
headline there.
I mean, it's
But yeah, I have been
just,
threatened to be swatted to go live because I do have a couple trolls and stuff. I'm like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. I'm a prepper. I'm not doing anything illegal. My
There is,
past is my past.
I,
I walk a fine line now, and if they want to try something like that, okay, well, you're coming on my land now, and there's plenty of video cameras here, so help yourself.
I cannot see a thing in the world you're doing that would cause you to have trolls and threats, and it's just 100% who we're associated with. Period.
Yeah,
Couldn't take him
it's
out,
just
so they're coming after us. 100%. That's
it's
all it
just
is.
people. I mean, yeah, I've had people troll other subscribers on my channel that have channels, and because they gave me a shout out, they troll them now because they were supporting me. And I'm like, what did I do that just made you want to hate me forever? Because I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, it happens.
I
It's
feel
just the
bad. I've
whole
had a
what they
couple
call
of,
the YouTube drama.
yeah, I've had a couple of people tell
It's
me
a
because
soap
they called
opera.
in, they started getting trolled, and I feel really, really bad. But,
Yeah, yeah.
what are you going to
All
do?
I
But
can say for everybody out there that has to deal with the trolls, don't
whack a
sweat the
troll.
small stuff. Yeah, whack a troll. There
Whack
it
a
is.
troll.
Whack a troll. Get
You
you
can
some
use
good
that.
moderators that work good with you.
You have my permission to use whack a troll.
All right, sounds great. Because
Oh,
that is an awesome. That
I'll,
is an awesome saying. I like that a lot.
I'm going to send you a t-shirt when I get them made.
All right, sounds great.
Oh,
All right,
Lord.
well, I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to let you know that you're doing a great job,
Well, thank you,
and
honey, and so are
we here down
you.
here we support you 100%.
Well, we
And
support
I do have a
you.
lot of my subscribers that will be coming your way for sure. I always talk highly of you,
Yep.
and definitely keep doing exactly what you're doing because you're not doing anything wrong. You're helping a lot of people.
Well, thank you a bunch, and I feel the same about you. Now, you all that I asked several times, this is Central Florida Prepper. Did anybody put his link up? Put his link up for anybody that's in here that's not subscribed to him. Let's show him some love. Anybody that's not. He does an awesome job. He just talks about prepping. He's like us, good old country boy. We love him to death. He does nothing wrong. So,
Well, I
and
appreciate
and his
that. Yeah, the
wife's
last couple of
awesome.
videos
She
I've been
likes
covering the
me.
hurricane. That's about it.
Well, listen, if you go out and try to get some video, I'm serious. You be careful.
Oh, I will. I will. Trust me, I will.
Yeah, I
I
want
know
you
my
to.
limitations, and trust me, I know Mother Nature. I was raised in the country, and
Yeah,
she's unforgiving.
I
It's
know.
called you messed up because you knew better. So
Well,
yeah, I'll be very careful.
the
Thank you
only
though.
only weather we've got that I can report is if we get 3 or 4 or 5 feet of snow.
Yeah.
And I
See, and
can
I
deal
love
with the
that.
snow.
I absolutely love that.
I can deal with that snow, let me
I,
tell
I,
you.
I miss my snow. I really do. This heat down here, I have just not adapted. I have not adapted one bit. I know a human body will adapt to situations, environment, but you know what? My wife calls me her Wookiee because she's a Star Wars fan. She's adorkable.
Oh,
She's a sweet
you're
little redhead, but
funny.
she calls me her Wookiee because I am a hairy dude from the mountain. And yeah, this heat down here kicks my butt.
Listen, I can't with my EMS. I can't do heat at all. On hot days, I can't even leave the air conditioning. But now you'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
in Wyoming. Are you going to be in a spot where you can get snow again?
Oh yeah. Where we at? We'll be north of
Yay!
Wamsutter, in between Rock Springs and Rollins.
That's
Yeah, they get snow
awesome.
every year. About 6 months out of the year, they get snow.
I've had 4 people to post they just subbed to you. Most everybody else already is.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate that very much. I do appreciate that, guys and gals.
Well, we love ya. Listen, we support
Yeah, I
each other.
appreciate
We
that.
have a lot of love to spread. Even if the haters would just shut up, we'd spread them a lot of love. I said from the beginning, I still watch your channel, and I
Yeah,
do.
exactly. If they just stop with that, we'll support them as long as you're giving good information out as far as helping other people and
Exactly.
not just trying to do the little thing. As long as they're real people, I try my best to support other channels on my channel all the time. You know why? Because I enjoy the content. I was the exact same spot. I'm no big YouTube channel or nothing like that, but I understand how much work it takes. I understand wanting to get information out. So, of course, I will stand behind somebody and try to support them. And when they see these people, they just get so upset for no reason at all. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done with you.
Yeah.
You took up too much space in my mind. I'm done.
It's just crazy. But I remember when I reached 100 subs, and then 200 subs, then 300 subs, and then when I got stuck at
Same here.
950,
Yes.
and poor old Homegrown
Yep.
USA got me over that 1,000. I ended up 1,027. And I was in
Oh,
the doctor's
Homegrown
office.
USA, another great channel. Yeah.
Homegrown's awesome. He's been sick. I miss him so bad. I love those maps he shows with the electric rays, whatever that mess
Yep.
is.
Yes.
I love when he shows that stuff and shows them dissipating those storms and then poor old Michigan, they have one going across them 24/7. I can't believe those
Yeah.
people aren't
Yes.
brain dead. I mean, that's awful.
Yes.
That
I don't mean to
storm.
laugh, but yeah, I'm not agreeing with you. Yes,
I
absolutely.
know you're not, but that one storm that was going toward Washington D.C. and he just happened to catch it where they shot that beam and boom, that storm
Yep.
dissipated, didn't go into Washington D.C. I mean, come on now, that map is interesting, and can't nobody do it
Yep.
like Homegrown. So, I probably could pull it up and
Yeah.
look at it,
Exactly.
but I'm waiting on Homegrown to come back. We love Homegrown. And
Yep.
Homegrown watches us a
Exactly.
lot. He won't pop into chat. He says, no, people be speaking to me and not listening to you. I said, Lord, they don't listen to me anyway. They're chatting. I said, you come in and chat with me
No,
anytime
we're
you
still
want
listening the entire
to.
time while we're chatting. Just like Adam over there, Mark. Okay, when he hit his chat, it speeds by. All right, you're listening
Yeah,
to Adam the
does.
entire
Woo.
time, but you're kind of like glaring over and just waiting to, it's kind of like subliminal messages where you see a topic and you scroll
Yeah.
back and find that topic because there's so many people there following.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still listening 100%, but we're multitasking. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's
Listen,
a new word I
I
learned about 2 years ago.
the multitasking, yeah. See, women been
Multitask. Yep.
multitasking for years. That's a new concept for men.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Women mastered it. Men are still learning. Not chew bubble gum and stumble at the same time.
Oh Lord.
All right,
That's funny.
sweetheart. I will go ahead and get up here. My wife says hello. She loves your channel, by the way.
Well, tell her
And
I said
we're gonna go
thank
ahead and get
you.
off here.
And
I
listen, you
will.
give her
I
a big
will.
old hug and kiss for me, and you tell her to be pulling on that rope hard if you go out in that storm.
All right, I will.
Listen, your prayers
All
are
right, you
with
have a
us.
great night. I'm gonna jump back in your chat room and irritate everybody there.
Our prayers are with y'all. And you check in the
All right,
best
I
you
do
can,
appreciate that.
okay?
I will. I certainly will.
Love y'all back. Be safe.
All right.
Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye bye.
Isn't he just precious? Now, who could be mean to his channel? See, no, there's just too much hate in the world. Who in the world could be mean to that man? Him and his wife just precious as they can be. I don't have any risky content. I'm probably riskier than he is. Man, I was going to give you the old Clinton hit list tonight. Oh, I said Clinton. Y'all know what I meant. I'm not going to repeat it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, come on. It's just crazy. Am I still frozen? I hate I can't pull those articles up. Or that one article, that big old list. That just stinks. I'm telling you what's the truth. If it ain't one thing, it's 50 with this mess. Wait a minute, what did Everbilt say to me? I saw my name highlighted. Hang on. Oh, that was about my haircut. That was a long time ago. I get behind on chat when I stop my chat. Yes, I hate homegrown so sick. Y'all remember homegrown in your prayers. Homegrown's been sick as a dog. Love his heart. 3.1 magnitude earthquake in Utah, 5 kilometers in depth, 21 minutes ago. Listen, I gotta run to the bathroom, powder my nose, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I should have done that and left Central Prepper chatting with y'all, but I'll hurry as fast as I can. If everything goes as planned tomorrow, I'm gonna come back as redhead. But I've only been trying to do that for about a week. Did they let you in? Lee, did they let you in to film? That's interesting. My goodness, it's already 12:24. We've been, how long have we been on here? 2 hours and 18 minutes. That's crazy. Time just flies when you're having fun. Oh, yeah. Did anybody see the Northern Lights? Duct Tape Daddy was asking. And everybody make sure you're subscribed and hit that thumbs up. You know, people get upset if I get thumbs down, which I've never had. I went back and looked. I'd never had more than 5 until the other night and had 10 Friday night. That helps the algorithms. It don't matter if they're up or down. I mean, I'd like to have more up than down, and always have. And Friday, we didn't talk about anything. It was crazy. You made a huckleberry pie and got a blue ribbon? Well, where'd you get huckleberries? I've always heard huckleberries, never seen huckleberry. I wouldn't know huckleberry if one walked up on my front porch. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You can if you want to. You most definitely can. That old troll went away, didn't he? When I said he couldn't call in. He was a troll. I put it in my Discord today. Troll, troll, troll. I unsubscribed. I did. I felt bad that I misled everybody and asked everybody to subscribe the other night. I unsubscribed today. He was a troll. And brought up targeted individuals. Why would he bring that up? Didn't have anything to say about it other than he brought up the topic. The very night my grandbaby's trikes moved in my way on my walk. I knew something was up that mess. Yep. I didn't figure he'd stay long after I asked if he had a camo four-wheeler, if you know what I mean. Yep. Oh, listen, don't you love that song? You calling, Lee? That is, I love him. Who sings that song? I love him. Um, Simon Concerts, Greenbrier, the golf tournament. Why can I not think his name? Um, why can I not think his name? I'm gonna have to. I have the craziest music list. Nobody would believe what's on my music list. I have everybody. From the Jacksons, the Megan Trainor, George Strait, Michael Jackson, Toby Keith. Toby Keith's the one that sings that song. Yep, sure is. I don't think I have that song. Listen, I'm not monetized. Here you go, Road to Prison. I'm not monetized. What are they gonna do?
Just off of the 2-lane where the
I won't monetize this one when I can.
It was a little wooden A-frame with a yellow tin rooftop. And one day it was raining on this world. She said, have you ever really ever kissed a girl? Maybe I'll be your huckleberry. You don't have to double.
They interrupted the song. Did you hear me playing the song?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Oh, you trying to save me from a strike? I'm not monetized. They can't strike me.
Well, I don't know. What am I saving you from? I didn't know because I have to get off my screen to call you.
Oh, I was playing Huckleberry. Toby Keith's Huckleberry.
All right. You want to be my Huckleberry?
Yeah, that's what you typed on there because we was talking about Huckleberries. I love Toby Keith. You know, that's something I haven't done in a while is turn my music up jamming. I need to play my music.
Hey, let it all hang out. Why not?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do that. You can't be serious all the time.
No.
Sometimes you gotta live life and enjoy it. Dance a little.
That's right. Oh, Lord,
appreciate every breath you take, you know?
I have not been dancing in years. I ain't done nothing in years. I don't like to do stuff by myself. And
yeah, well, anytime you want to come to Detroit, and if there's Kid Rock shows, which there are some coming here in September, and I'm going to one.
Really?
If you can get here, I would entertain you for the time you're here. Of course I would.
Take me to a Kid Rock concert?
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to always see old Michael Jackson in concert. I grew up with Michael. Yeah, I know he's got issues, but, you know, I grew up with Michael.
Grew up in Gary, Indiana?
And he died on me. Wanted to marry Elvis, and he died on me. The only one that's left that I'm dying that's old is old Cher, and her blasted tickets are so expensive. I'm telling you what's the truth. There is no way I'd pay that price to see Cher.
No, they do get a little crazy with their money.
Yeah, last time I saw it was like $600 for a decent ticket, and I said, "You've got to be kidding me."
Well, you know what? It's the price you got to pay. You know how much I paid for that ticket for the Putin, I call it the Putin, but it's Putin Bay, not Putin Bay.
the Put-in-Bay, Ohio show to be down in front. I had me and my friend, we had the best seats in the place, but the ticket was $300. So.
But you know what? I can't say anything. Back in the day when my boys were growing up and we went and bought scalper tickets to get into baseball games, I can't even, and races, I can't even tell you how much we've paid for tickets to NASCAR races in Charlotte and baseball games in Cincinnati. So I don't guess I should snub my nose at a concert ticket.
Well, no, sometimes you gotta pay to go and see something, and you know.
Trucker's telling me Elvis isn't dead. My God, I might still have a chance. Wonder if he'd marry me now.
Can I tell you something about Elvis? Did you guys ever hear my story about Elvis?
No.
Well, my dad is an identical twin, or was, because he passed away when I was 7. So anyways, my dad was an identical twin, and my uncle, which is my dad's biological identical brother, is still alive. And he was a firefighter. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
She's telling me that preacher Bob Joyce looks like Elvis. He's in Canada. Have you seen those videos?
No, I can't say that I have.
Let me
I'd have to look it up and see it. But
okay, I'm listening.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt, but no, fill me in. I'll check out the video.
Bob Joyce, I'm telling you, Bob Joyce, and he gives hints that he is Elvis. Looks like him, sounds like him. He's a preacher in Canada. Look up those videos.
Well, it wouldn't. You never know. You never know, because my uncle. I remember him telling me I got estranged from my father's family when my mom divorced my dad, because I had a different last name, so my father's side of the family couldn't find me after my father died because they didn't know that I didn't have, my father's last name.
Hang on just a second. Is that really you? Marfugal News. We had a troll in here talking ugly with Marfugal News, so since you knew that was Road to Prison, I'm assuming that is really you this time. But we weren't gonna bother you or Dex with that, but we had a troll with Marfugal.
Pretending to be me?
No, that was Marfugal News. Marfugal News just popped in.
Oh.
I guess because we had a troll that was talking in a way we know Adam would not have been talking in chat.
Is Adam here now, or is
he wanted to know if that was Road to Prison, so I'm assuming since he knew it was Road to Prison, it's not a troll.
Yeah, it's me, Adam. What's up, brother? And hello, everybody out there in
Lexi with Dax.
In West Virginia, prepared mind.
Yeah.
But no, I'll finish the story. Okay. But my uncle was an identical twin to my father, obviously. But my uncle was a firefighter, and he retired from the firehouse down the street from Graceland. And he encountered Elvis a couple of times throughout his career. Worked with a guy, said he went to school with Elvis. A few other things. I won't get into the story, but my uncle and his crew was working the day that Elvis supposedly died. And I remember the story my uncle told me a while back when I first met my uncle when I was 27 years old. Well, anyways, I talked to my uncle not a little bit, probably about 3 months ago, and he told me something that I didn't realize. He said, I thought he went inside to Graceland and he seen Elvis inside the bathroom dead, but that's all that he was told. He said that he wasn't allowed to go into Graceland, and he was the main man on the scene for the fire department, but he wasn't allowed to go inside. So there may be some fishy stuff behind it. I don't know. And I'm going to go and visit my uncle, and I'm going to hopefully take him on a little tour and all that. But that's just my little connection to Elvis, which I think is pretty cool. And I do remember the day that Elvis died.
Oh my gosh, I cried. I was 16 years old. I'd seen it. Let's see. Or was I 17? I was driving anyway, come in, walked in the house, my mom's sitting in the chair crying. I said, what? I knew somebody died. That's the only time she cried. I said, oh my God, who died? Let me tell you, I thought I was going to die when she said Elvis. I said, no, I'm going to grow up and he's going to marry me. Saw him the year before in concert when he was the fat Elvis. I didn't care. He walked in that room, and I'm telling you, he hit that stage, and it took my breath away. Oh, Lord. I'll never forget it.
Well, you know what? That's not a surprise because all women were just like, swooned over him. You know, but there was one thing that I used to always bring up to my friends and during conversations throughout my life is that you'd have guys out there that were like sex symbol musicians. You know, like say I don't know, just pick one out of the blue. Ricky Martin. You know, even though that he turned out to be, you know, not a heterosexual guy, which not that means anything, but women were like, oh, Ricky Martin or any you know, Justin Timberlake, whoever. And if you ask a guy, hey man, you listen to Justin Timberlake, most guys would say, no, he's gay, or they would come up with some insult, right?
Right.
But you've never, ever heard any dude in the history of mankind ever say, yeah, Elvis is gay. You always hear, Elvis is the man. You never hear anybody talk smack about Elvis.
Lord have mercy. Just to hear him talk just his voice in an interview. Good Lord have mercy. Let me tell you, that's something y'all didn't know about me, man. Makes my hands palms sweat yet this day to think, oh, Elvis.
Have you ever been to Graceland?
I have.
Did you go on the airplane and the whole 9 yards?
I did. The Lisa Marie. Yes, I did.
That's pretty cool, though.
And I stayed in the motel. What's the name of that daggone motel where they marched the ducks through?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Through the lobby.
Yeah.
Right.
What is the name of that motel? That's where I stayed.
It's just one word. It's
the Drake.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, ain't it? Is that what it is?
I think. Yeah,
it's one
and
word.
I had my boys with me, and we watched those little ducks march off that elevator every day. Back on that elevator. Yeah, we wouldn't miss because they give you the schedule. We never missed them little ducks marching. But let me tell you what, that's the best doggone barbecue I have ever eaten in my life in Memphis.
What, on Beale Street?
Daggone. Let me tell you.
Have you ever been on Beale Street? You go to what place on Beale Street?
I don't remember, Lord. That was probably in 1988, 89, something. That was a lifetime ago. I don't remember what restaurant, but it was good eating, let me tell you.
Oh, hell yeah. Memphis barbecue's always real good.
The Peabody. That's it. The Peabody, Dex. Thank you.
There you go. I knew it was one. Yeah, it wasn't the Drake because I wasn't sure, but yes, it's definitely the Peabody. Whoever said that, thank you.
It was Dex and Lexi told us. I couldn't say.
They said that. Hey, thanks, Dex. Thanks, Lexi. Yeah. What's up, guys?
I couldn't remember to save my life.
But yeah, but no, I don't want to stay on here long. I know you probably want to get off of here, but I wanted to tell you about telling anybody who has any interest that I went to the prison and did the tour, and I just went spur of the moment. I wasn't planning on going, and I did. I went. I actually ran into a group of like 7 youngsters and had a good conversation with them. And it was kind of like their little tour guide, and they were asking me questions and stuff. And and there was one guy who said, "Yeah, my dad came through here too," which is quarantine when you first go to prison. Everybody goes through there. And I said, "Well, why isn't your dad here?" And he was like, "I don't know." And I said, "Well, you should tell him he should get involved." But no, it was actually pretty cool. So I got something up my sleeve now that I went and checked it out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. My shit's nice and slow because I'm too much of a perfectionist. So
well, that's okay.
But anyways. Pardon me?
That's okay. I'm not at all. Well, depends on what I'm doing.
Well, that's what we all love about you is that, you know, you are you. It's not about being perfect. Nobody's perfect. But it's like chilling out with Kim at her house on the couch.
That's right. That's right. I said when I put my big laptop up, I'm going to be in the bedroom in my office chair. I wonder if it'll be the same. I kind of hate to hook that sucker up and leave my couch. I'm comfortable.
Well, you know what? I don't blame you. You know what I'm doing?
What?
I'm making the Gypsy Palace, the mini version.
Oh, okay.
I'm making a little camper top for the back of my pickup truck. I don't know.
Oh,
I must be bipolar. I got too many irons in the fire. I don't finish the projects, but
no, that's not bipolar. That's probably ADHD.
well,
Not that I'm diagnosing anybody. Lord have mercy. No,
oh
no, no,
yeah,
no,
hey.
no.
Speaking of that, I wanted to mention you do know that I was joking with you, right? When I said a word the other night.
Oh, yeah, I didn't pay you no attention.
All right, well,
No.
I just want because you and me have talked off with not on the air or live streaming. And you know my situation. I told you
Why,
before. I'm like,
yeah,
go
no.
ahead.
No.
Tell me because you know what? I already know what I know. And
No.
you're actually really good at what you do.
No.
So,
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well,
No, I
I'm
didn't
just
pay you.
telling people that she knows what she's talking about when she's telling people what's up with this and that and the third. Kim, you know what you're talking about because I've been there, I've seen it, and I know that some. Anyways, all I know is you know what you're talking about. So.
That is the one thing I was a perfectionist about, and I strive to be the best therapist anybody ever saw. And I did do a good job with my work. I loved what I did. I loved the people that I work with. I'm non-judgmental, and that was my career was awesome.
Well, don't act like it's in the past tense because you have a future ahead of you. You just got to get it back into gear, and if that's what or whatever, But I wouldn't stop doing it, because people need help. My plan is to, who knows, maybe there could be some way we can network. I'm trying to set some type of thing up where I've changed gears a little bit. I want to kind of do what I did today, where I took. I didn't take. I ran into these 7 kids at the tour where they were doing a self tour. They were just running around, and I said, "Hey, and I just brought up a conversation with them. They stopped and they were listening. We were talking, and what it boils down to is that when I was a youngster, when you were young, when everybody was younger, you don't want to listen to somebody, an authority figure over you, tell you what to do because you're just going to rebel even more. At least that's what I did. And the people that I know, that's what they did. So if you could talk to somebody and relate to them more as a peer and as a friend, and they don't have no fight in the game, or don't dog in the fight,
right?
People are more apt to listen to you. And these kids, man, they were like, I gave them all these cozies that I got because I bought a bunch of free giveaway cozies for your beverages.
Yeah.
So I gave them all a koozie, and they're like, "Oh, cool!" And because on the koozie, it's my channel. It says "Road to Prison," right? Which the reason I put it on a koozie is if you're drinking a couple of beers,
right,
and you look at the koozie and it says "Road to Prison," then you're gonna say, well, I've had enough. At 2 beers, I'm good.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So,
That's a neat little therapeutic trick.
Well, whatever. I just figured it might help people, but no, that's what I want to do because I want to get involved with this with the counties that are in my area, and get with the juveniles and possibly do like tours to the prison,
right?
And give them an idea of what's up, But maybe it'll never happen. I don't know, but that's something I'd like to do.
Well, cool.
And what what you're doing is you could help people because. Do you agree or disagree? If you don't mind me asking you a question.
Okay.
Do you agree or disagree that people who are addicted to drugs, who commit crimes to supply their drug habit, do they deserve prison or treatment? Incarceration or rehabilitation? Is that what would you say?
What I always said to my clients when I had to take their history, I did a lot of intakes on people that I did their therapy. And when I got to the section of legal history, they were always embarrassed. And usually they had like 20 years of legal history. And I always
Right.
told them, do you think you are who you really are under the influence of any drug? I doubt it. So they should incarcerate the person that's high or under the influence of something, but leave you alone. If they could separate you, that'd be great. Because as soon as you get sobered up, that is not a crime you would have ever committed. You know, people that do 10, 12 Xanax, it causes them to shoplift. They come down
Right.
off their high. They're in the regional jail and have no idea what they've even done. So it was not them. So yes, I believe in rehabilitation. I think our
Right.
jails are way too full of people for, senseless acts. Now murder, maybe it's,
Well, yeah,
murder.
of course, of course.
But I'm talking, there's
I'm talking non-violent crimes.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Most
Not
substance
non-violent crimes.
abusers, it's
Non-violent
nonviolent.
drug-related crimes.
No,
Because
I do not
my
think they
crime
should be
was a
incarcerated.
non-violent drug-related crime.
Well, and typically, here's
So
the other thing that is the underlying part. Most people that, if a doctor didn't cause somebody to become addicted to substances, they typically are self-medicating an emotional pain that they don't
right,
know how to cope with. And you
exactly.
figure out what that is, then they
Yep.
don't have the desire to self-medicate, and then you can start dealing with the substance abuse problem. But until you
Right.
get that underlying problem, you can't get to the substance abuse problem. So no,
Exactly.
that's my feeling.
I agree wholeheartedly. And the thing is I'm not trying to make this about me, but I know what my problem was, but I didn't know it until it was too late. Where my addiction, because I've said this in a couple of my videos, where my addiction wasn't to a drug or to alcohol. Even though I'm an alcoholic, I'm a functioning alcoholic, and I'll have moments where I'll go on binges, and then I'll be like, God damn, I know what I'm an idiot, and I need to stop drinking, and I'll go for years without drinking, and then I'll do it again. You know what I mean? So I know that I'm an alcoholic to a degree, but at the same time, I have it under control for the most part. And the same thing with, using illicit drugs. Like cocaine was my favorite,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the reason why I hated cocaine so much, because I needed to stay away from it. But per se, as a drug addict, I wasn't a drug addict. I never smoked crack. My thing was cocaine. I did ecstasy, mescaline, acid, shit like that. And I didn't really like to drink. But
You did the party drugs.
right. But I maintained the life, right. So, you were saying some stuff the other night that's when I was saying, everything you're saying fits me to a T,
Mm-hmm.
and so to know what I know about me now, I would have never recognized it until because I didn't realize that I needed to go figure out what makes me tick until my light bulb went off. Once my light bulb went off, I was like, oh man, there's something going on here. I need to figure out what it was. And it took me about a year and a half to 2 years to figure it out with therapy.
Now you're talking about when I was going over borderline personality disorder, right?
Right. Because
See,
I had
none
some.
of the personality disorders can be counted if you're under the influence of a substance.
Right, right. but
Because you
no.
can have about 3 or 4 of those personality disorders under the influence of a substance.
Right. Well, I get that, but I was just saying. But to me, I'm such a perfectionist. I'm saying, well, maybe it was just I slipped through the cracks, because I'm like I'm an idiot. Why would I behave the way I do if I'm not screwed up in some way? Which I know I am, but I figured it out now. But the thing is that until somebody realizes that they need to figure out their issue, they're going to continue to use drugs. I didn't use drugs,
Right.
I wasn't an addict that committed a crime to get into prison. I was fucked up. Oops, I was messed up. Sorry, I apologize.
That's okay.
I was messed up mentally in another way, which created an insane thought pattern and an irrational thought pattern process that got me to do something that I wouldn't normally do because I was trying to help somebody. which
Right.
was to prevent myself from feeling guilty over, some traumatic experience that may potentially happen, on top of all the other traumatic experiences that have happened all my life.
Right.
But we all have these things. If you're using drugs, if you're in a toxic relationship, if nobody's immune from these things, and until you realize it, your life is going to continue to be the same thing over and over again, which is the definition of insanity. Which is why some people are just, they can't let stuff go. They're going over and over and over and over and over again.
Right.
So, and I feel bad for those people because it's actually it's a free feeling to finally know what makes you tick the way that it did, to make you do the things that you didn't want to do. Because deep down inside, nobody wants to do the dumb shit they do.
Right. Right. Nobody does. And most people, by the time I got them in therapy, because I haven't done, I saw them, I did the last 2.5 years Suboxone therapy. And by the time I got with people in Suboxone therapy, they had already been through about 15 therapists and, in and out of the rehabs. The average person, it takes up to 7 times. They will relapse majorly up to 7 times, even though they're in rehabs and going through therapy. The average hardcore substance abuser. And, poor old Freud gets a bad rap. And yeah, he was putting too much sex connotation into everything he came up with. But if you take that out of all of his definitions, theories, and everything he did, he was right. You've got to get down into the childhood, if that's where wherever the problem started, that's where you have to begin.
Do you know what's his name? Kersey? Do you know who Kersey is?
Mm-mm.
The German, he wasn't a psychiatrist. He was what the heck? He was something totally, I can't remember exactly what it was. But nonetheless, Kersey was this guy that the Third Reich, he kind of came after the Third Reich, and he was following what they were doing,
Mm-hmm.
their types of things, and he kind of programmed people into believing that the age of consent should be like really low, like 4 years old. If you guys get my drift.
Oh my gosh!
And
For sexual activity?
Look into the guy named Kersey.
Oh, he was a pedo.
Well, right, but I don't want to say those things.
Oh my God!
But exactly, of course he was. But the point being is that
he needed hung from the highest building.
Well, it's been adopted into a lot of things. It's. I don't want to get into it. I know you want to go. I know I need to go.
He wasn't a psychologist, was he?
No, he wasn't a psychologist, which made it worse because people trusted him like he knew what he was talking about, and they were like, "You're not even a psychologist," But the Germans were like, "Oh, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread." So yeah, look into Kersey and see if you can't dig up some really insane stuff. He was getting fathers to molest their young daughters. And it was insane.
Well, there was some doctor back in the day that he told the husbands that the only way he could treat their woman's depression was he had the husband to bring the wife into the office and had sexual relations with the wife in the office in front of the husband, and that would cure her depression. I forget what that quack doctor's name was.
Right.
They did that for several years at one point. I mean, what a freak show was that?
They were doing that with Molly too, with MDMA, the therapeutic sessions, and they were having, like, I don't know, there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. I know that.
I know. You know, this world is...
I'm just a normal guy, man. I'm a simple man.
I heard the other day, and it's so true. You know, how twisted is this world? We can't do experiments without 10,000 pieces of documentation to the government with animals, but you can do lab cultures for the boxes on embryo kidney tissue, aborted embryo kidney. I mean, think of what our world's come to, for God's sake. An animal is more important than an unborn child. I mean, I'm just going to say it. I've done played music. I can't monetize this when I ever get monetization anyway. I mean, this show's messed up, so I may as well go on with it.
Right, but like you were saying earlier, Lucifer runs this physical realm.
That's right.
And people need to recognize that. Until they do, it's going to continue. And I don't know. It's a messed up world. And I've been focusing on some really messed up things that I believe is messed up, and other people seem to think it's okay. Is that this abuse of power that the police, the law enforcement in this country have been displaying?
Let me tell you what's the truth.
The videos are just nonstop, man.
If I could get the doggone cruiser number, the license plate number, and deputy sheriffs go whizzing by me about 110 miles an hour on a regular basis, I'd call and turn them in. I think that's horrible.
You know what?
No lights on. They're not going nowhere except to the girlfriend's house. I said that too.
If you had a camera on your dashboard and you could figure out which vehicle it was, you could go and make a complaint. See, the thing is that I've been watching a lot of these channels, these Audit America channels.
I'm sorry, Carrie. We're going to change the subject. We're going to have a happy subject. I like to be happy. This is too serious.
Are we changing the subject?
Go ahead and finish what you're saying, and then I don't know if we'd already changed or not.
All right. I don't know if we changed or not either. I can stop talking now, so that don't matter to me.
No.
No, I don't want to upset people because yeah. I'll just stop talking.
I'm not sure what we were talking about was the trigger. So, and sometimes there's delay in the chat, so I'm not quite sure, but
yeah, sometimes there is, but no, I'll stop talking. There's a lot of
it wasn't you. It was our topics that we were talking about.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure which topic, because you and I have covered several topics now, but she said it was a trigger, so she had to go. Might have been the substance abuse.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
I don't mean to trigger anybody.
But no, we'd already gone on about the police. I don't think that'd be a trigger. Yeah, I need the car number and license plate. They're not doing it. I had one run up on my hind end of my truck, was trying to get me to speed, but I couldn't tell until I got to a well-lit area that it was actually a deputy sheriff on my tail. And I know somebody that works, and I said, "Who do you have over in this area?" And she said, "Well, nobody right now, but we've lost radio contact with one of our deputies." And I said, "Well, I just found him. And he is zooming toward Beckley, acting like he's somewhere else doing something else before he calls in. Let me tell you where he was." I ratted him out.
Right.
Yeah, he had no business being over there. So, well, Mr. Adam, are you going to call in and chat with us tonight? Let me see if he's going to call in before it gets too late.
Adam's still in the chat.
He is. You want to go chat with him?
We'll tell him to call in.
We'll see if he will. We don't know if he will.
I don't mean to drag a story or a subject on or nothing, but I think that we as a collective, we have to stop the abuse, because I've seen way too many of my fellow citizens being abused by law enforcement officers excessively.
Yep.
No matter the situation. And it's not right. And the fact of the matter is that it can happen to anybody at any given time.
Yeah, that's true.
People might turn their head now, but when is it going to be their turn?
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm seeing things a little differently lately.
Well,
so
Hey,
But yeah, tell
listen.
Mark to call and I'll hang up.
As we all age, we all learn, and have different ideas. That's what age
Right.
brings wisdom.
Well, you hope it does.
Well, yeah.
And I think I have a little more wisdom.
Yeah.
But might be a little more stupidity in there too. So, but I'm gonna hang up, and then if Mark wants to call, let him call. So.
All right, honey. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, thanks for letting me ramble on. I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Okay. Well, you have a good night.
You
and
too.
Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend.
All righty, you too. Thanks.
You too, everybody out there. Bye.
All right.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Oh, shoot. See, I was playing. Somebody made Huckleberry Pie, and I figured we'd already messed up. Oh, shoot. I can't turn it off. Oh, Lord. I figured I can't monetize anyway, so why not play a happy song? Is Mr. Adams still there? Let me tell you, Mr. Adam, on my first live, when I was trying to figure out how to make mods, and we had our first troll, and I was keeping my cursor up on that troll, and the troll's actually the one that said left click instead of right click, and I left clicked and I forgot to move my cursor. Yes, sir. On my first live that turned into a first call-in show, I modded a troll. But no, that troll that came in as Marfugal News did not have a wrench. But yep, we had a troll Marfugal News tonight. Had several trolls tonight. They just love us here. They just love to be whacked. That's okay. We love them back. We just whack them and send them on down the road. So, Dex, you want to call in? Lexi, you want to call in? Mr. Adam, you want to call in? We will take our special guest and let y'all call in. We actually weren't. Yeah. We've been live 2 hours and 58 minutes. We haven't been able to be live long for a while because of my babysitting schedule. Tootin' Poodles. I don't know the story behind the Tootin' Poodle snafu. Curtsy. You want curtsy? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you should see my face when I looked at that screen. Ugliness on there with Marfugal News on it. I said, no. Somebody whack that troll. I said, doggone it, it's holiday weekend. We can't even text Adam, and it's Lexi and Dex's anniversary, and we're not going to bother them. I said, we're just going to handle this all ourselves. Just whack a troll. And we did. You dozed off, negotiator. Oh, Lord. Live all night? No, Central Florida prepper. No. Now, I will be up later. I'm not going to be live all night. But if you get in a situation, you can always call and report. Everybody knows. Text me. They'll say, "Are you up?" Let's see. Oh. You're driving. Oh, you're going to see the lights. The Aurora Borealis. Is that what it's called? That is awesome. No. Don't you wake up, little Miss Violet. No. Yeah, Jason can call in. Anybody can call in. Do we still have 62 in there, or is that just how long of a drive do you have till you can see the lights? Did I see you say that you had you can whack trolls even on your anniversary? No, we weren't going to bother you. That was probably when you were out having dinner. That was when we first started. Well, no, it was 10 o'clock. It was between 10 and 10:30. All them crazy people come in there. One of Snafu's favorites came in. with her real name. I said, you gotta be kidding. I said, somebody do something with her. Oh my goodness, we're getting t-shirts made. Well, that's not bad for this hour. It's gone up and down 60 something to high 50s. That's not bad at all. Jay Stone, you want to call in? You can call in, babe. Oh, that is awful. Isn't that always the way? That's always clouds. Doggone it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Come on, y'all. They're driving. We got to entertain Marfugal News while they're driving. I hate he had cloud cover. He found a good spot. Cloud cover. Isn't that always the way? Central Florida Prepper is in the room and he called in earlier. He is going to try to text out and community post out updates for us. What did that mean that it's moving? You said it dipped slightly southwest. What direction does that mean it's going? Oh, we got a special guest here. One of my favorite men in the whole world. And how are you, Mr. Dex?
Hey there. I'm only calling for a quick minute because I'm spending the evening with Lexi, but
yes,
and we're spending it watching your show.
I know, and one of my favorite women in the whole world.
Aw, you're so sweet, Kim. I love you.
I love y'all.
So you had an exciting start to your show, I hear.
We did. Yes. Hey, we did good. I just said, get them out of here. Shut them up. Whack-a-trol, whack-a-trol. We just went right on with our business. They don't understand we're immune now. Oh, I went and had my vaxes, troll vaxes. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it was quite eventful, but when I saw that one that I just texted you, I said, get her out here.
Well, you know, if you're ever in doubt who it is, you just click on the icon and go to the channel, and you'll be able to validate if it's really somebody or if it's an impersonator. But the impersonating ones are good to, you know, they help validate, or at least help, you know, bigger channels get their check mark or validation. So
I think they can go back and do that before I end the live. I guess it's this OBS projects. I've got to change the Streamlabs when I put my big computer up next weekend. I'll be able to get my Ethernet moved and all that mess so I can hook up my big high-powered desktop. But if I close my stream down, we can't go back and look at anything. Isn't that awful?
What's been the topics tonight besides the trolls? I caught just the tail end of Road to Prison. I always love listening to him.
Well, let's see. Central Florida Prepper called in and we talked about the hurricane, and we've talked about substance abuse, and we were going to talk about this is Sassy Sunday, so we're supposed to talk about topics that are kind of sassy that we normally wouldn't talk about, and we were going to talk about all of the deaths that are related to that C family out of Arkansas. That there's people theorize about, but for some reason, my desktop on my OBS, I left my laptop on for several hours today and was gone, didn't mean to. And now my little scene, my little boxes, those infinity boxes, it's gone. My settings are changed in my OBS and I couldn't pull up my articles.
Did it just change on you out of the blue?
Yeah, out of the blue, just like my volume settings did out of the blue, and several other things out of the blue.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, what did you talk about the hurricane? Just preparedness, or is there any talk about the mysteries of it? I've seen some reports that there's some people are claiming it's being over exaggerated as far as the wind speeds. I don't know if that's true or not.
We talked about the possibility if it was seeded and made bigger, if that is true, and if they could stop it if they wanted to. We got on that spicy little topic for a while. But I've got relatives that live near. Well, my uncle and aunt that was on the coast, they came up here Friday. But Jay's down there, and I've got some cousins down there. So, and then of course Central Florida Prepper, he's going to go out and video some stuff, and he has some contacts. So we're hoping to get the real story.
I don't know that we'll ever really know what goes on with a hurricane, as far as what we're capable of doing. From a human involvement perspective.
Oh no, I mean the actual wind speeds and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and I think the only way you can really check that is look at damage reports after the fact. Like, you can see what a Cat 5 versus a Cat 2 or a Cat 3, what the damage should look like, whether trees are snapped in half versus, just blown over, or whether there's holes punctured through buildings because of flying debris or not. That is usually a decent indicator of the category type. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I hope it stays off land. It doesn't really bother too many people. It looks like we have a chance for it to do that.
Well,
but
did
the
you hear
Bahamas are getting tore up.
Yeah, I heard the prime minister made a speech, said it's the worst that they've ever had. Did you hear somebody talking about that they needed to change it and they needed a category 6 because the winds with this one was going to be 240 miles an hour? Did you hear that little piece of gossip today?
I've heard them talk about Cat 6s before, and I didn't know they were talking about it with this one. I think the current numbers are 180 right now, and I'm looking on the screen, but I know it's been as high as 187, I think.
Yeah. Well, they're saying that it has the potential of being, by the time it hits land, 240 miles an hour. And if that's the case, that they need to adopt a Cat 6.
Well, that would be pretty extreme. That's some pretty heavy wind.
But then again, there is like the video we've all seen of the guy from the Weather Channel acting like he could hardly stand up. The wind's blowing him so hard, and then these two guys go just nonchalantly walking behind him.
Well,
have you seen that one?
Yeah, I saw that. And my relatives in southern Florida think that the hurricane is sponsored by State Farm, Publix, and
oh my gosh, that's funny.
Because everything's been cleared out in the entire southern to northern part of the state, and they don't all need everything. But it's better to be prepared. I mean, I would never tell somebody not to go get boards for their house if they think there's a hurricane coming, and not to be ready to board up your windows. But yeah.
Oh my God.
It does. It's sort of like here where I live in Georgia. It's like when there's a an inkling of snow in the forecast, the bread milk is gone that day.
Listen, when I lived in Salisbury, North Carolina, I'm from West Virginia, so if you're going to get 2 inches of snow, well, that's nothing, spit at that and keep on going. And if they just said there was snow in the forecast, that no accumulation, and I lived 1 mile from Food Line, and let me tell you what, you'd go to the store and that store would be emptied out. Those people couldn't even drive on rain.
Yep, that's exactly what we have here in Georgia. It's the same way. If there's just snow flurries are in the forecast, it's empty. Everybody goes and buys it all up.
Yeah, it's true. It's the craziest thing, just cracks me up. But now, if I was in an area where you could get hurricanes, man, oh man, I'd be in my storm shelter, just waiting with the antenna cracked, just waiting for somebody to tell me it hit landfall.
Well,
I'd be
I
scared to
don't think I
death.
would. If I couldn't afford, if I had to live in a hurricane area, and I mean I know everybody can't afford it, but if I was going to intentionally move to a hurricane area,
Or
I wouldn't move
tornado.
there. Oh yeah, I would not move there if I couldn't have a structure that could withstand it and have shutters. Those heavy duty storm shutters. I wouldn't live there. I wouldn't want to deal with it. It'd be too much for me.
Now, my uncle and aunt have those slide on storm shutters,
Mm-hmm.
the metal ones. And he's almost 80 years old. I don't know how they fix. They got a pretty big house. I don't know. He was exhausted yesterday when they got here, the night before. I don't know how he can continue to do that because he says they're heavy.
Yeah, I bet they are.
So.
Well, I wish everyone who lived in the areas of hurricanes had the ability to have full protection, and I guess maybe one day we'll be there. But I know there's plenty of people who don't, and plenty of people who have homes that may not be built to withstand a heavy hurricane like that, or may not have the resources or means to go board up things or protect their windows and doors, and heck, I know there's still people that have damages from year over year on some of these hurricanes because they can be pretty bad down in Florida
Yeah.
and other places. I mean, Carolinas and obviously up through the Gulf.
Hugo took trees and power lines and telephone poles, power poles out here when Hugo came through in the 80s.
Wow.
Yes, sir. You could go outside and smell the sea air. And they let school out early because they were given the reports as it was moving north. So they let school out early so the buses wouldn't be on the roads. And let me tell you where that went through on one section of my town. It had trees all over the highways, power poles down, lines down. Yep, it was bad. And that was Hugo. Yep. So they will travel and do continued damage. I've seen it. So I know that one was bad. But who knows? I mean, I don't know. They keep showing bigger pictures, and I mean, who knows if the pictures we're getting are real?
So what else have y'all been talking about? I hadn't even looked at much of the news today. I've been busy with Lexi. We've been out celebrating today. Went to the city and went shopping and
I think it's
did everything
awesome.
I could do to make her feel good.
Good. I just said if he's a good husband. He said if Lexi's happy, Dex is happy. That's
That's
a
right.
good husband right there. Let me tell y'all. Really nothing. Just whatever anybody wants to talk about. Nothing major. Nothing heavy. I don't think any of us really. We were busy today, and nobody really got into any heavy news. And then when my OBS didn't work and I couldn't look anything up, we were just whatever anybody wanted to chat about. Why, do you have some good news you want to tell us?
No, that's what I'm saying. I was just trying to catch up on the news, and then I started talking to you. I noticed there was some stuff going on in Hong Kong, and I noticed there's some stuff going on in with Israel. So I just didn't know if any of that's escalated over this weekend or not.
Yes, it has. They've fired back and forth at each other, but I haven't heard the latest report. That's supposed to be escalated into something real ugly. by the time I heard about it or the last report I heard about 7 o'clock this evening. And then, Hong Kong, that's a mess. But yeah, I heard,
oh, I see it. I see it here. So, has fired over into northern Israel, and then looks like they've opened up the bomb shelters. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's ugly. It's busting loose. That's concerning.
It certainly is.
Yep. Yeah, I got that news just as I'd finished my dinner, and I said, well, I'm glad I'd had my dinner first. My son was telling me, oh, Lena, honey, I sent you a text to call me today. Did you not see it? But yeah, that's looking pretty ugly, Dax.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go. I really don't have anything else to contribute. I just wanted to call and say hi.
Well, I'm glad you did. Does Lexi want to just say hello, goodbye?
Yeah, she can say hello, goodbye. Here she is.
Hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye, darling. We love you.
We love you too.
I hope you had a wonderful day.
I did. We had a great day. Thank you so much. Thanks to you and everybody else who wished us happy anniversary. We celebrated 13 wonderful years, and
yay!
Gonna do another 13 more.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So thanks, everyone. It was good talking to you tonight.
Yeah, it was good to see y'all.
You too. All right. Well, we will chat with you tomorrow. We love you.
We love you too. Y'all have a good rest of your evening and sleep well tonight and turn off those electronics.
Yeah. Means I gotta turn you off.
Yeah, we'll have to turn you off, but that's all right.
Yep, turn me off. Turn me off.
All right. Well, goodbye, everybody. We love y'all. It's good seeing
Bye.
everybody.
We love you too.
All right.
Bye-bye. You too. Bye-bye. Yeah, I told Dex, I said, they were going out there. I said, turn all the electronics off. Shut all this mess off. I mean to tell you, it can be all consuming if you let it. I take myself mind breaks. I can't do it all the time. But yeah, y'all, I hadn't even brought it up. Everybody was kind of, I don't know, Sassy Sunday. We're supposed to talk. No, who said Sassy Sunday meant it was Dirty Sunday? No, no, no. We're not going to be dirty on Sunday. Now, we were talking about real life things in therapy. That's not dirty. That's not dirty at all. No, Sassy Sunday means that on Sunday, while and I know the Sabbath is on Saturday, but most of us was raised on Sunday. So I kind of felt like, Sunday we got a little extra protection. So we were gonna talk about sassy, saucy topics, like, you know, whatever we want to. Like I was gonna talk about the death toll with the Bill and Hillary. That's a sassy topic. Nobody wants to talk about that. So, I thought we'd talk about it. Then I couldn't pull up my OBS. Now, who is this? Let's see who this is. Hello? Yes. Who's this? Oh, hold on a minute. My goodness, we got our little Australia girl, Say, on the phone. How about that? What have you got to tell us, Miss Say from Australia?
I say hello.
You called to say hello?
Well, hello.
Well, listen, we're always glad to have you call and say hello. That wonderful accent of yours. So you've been feeling okay?
So today's the second. Sorry?
Go ahead. Say what you were saying.
It's the second day of spring, and it's beautiful. You'd think it was a summer day.
Oh, gosh, your second day of spring. It amazes me how different parts of the world or seasons are. We're going into fall, and you're going into spring.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, that's good. You said the other day Friday when we were live. Wasn't that when you said the weather had been really good?
Yeah. It hasn't rained much at all.
Good, good. I know when I was there in
And
December,
there was only like 2 weeks of cold, because I did go to the snow, and it was only 2 weeks of coldness, and that was it.
2 weeks of cold.
Yeah. For it to snow.
Oh my gosh. So you only had the one snow when you made the snowman picture we saw?
Year. Yeah, I did. I made a snowman. Did you see? I put on Discord.
I did. I got to see your pretty little face with it. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yep, that's me.
Yes, I was thrilled to death. Did I not comment on your picture? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Sometimes I whirl through there in a big hurry, just checking, making sure everybody's okay.
Yeah.
But yes, I got thrilled to death. You're just as cute as a button. And that was a pretty snowman too. I didn't know you had snow in Melbourne.
Ages.
I didn't know you had snow.
No, it's my sister lives in Yarra Ranges. It's a few hours drive from here.
Oh.
In the mountains. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm with you now.
Yeah. Doesn't snow in Melbourne, no, definitely not.
Well, I'm glad you got to go play in the snow. That's good.
I even done a snow angel.
Oh, did you? Yep, those are fun. I went on a trip one time and there was about 500 people on that trip with us that had never seen snow in their life. We were in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and there was like all of a sudden 2 feet of snow. And those of us that came from the cold weather had coats. Of course, those people didn't have any coats, so we were all hustling around trying to find coats so we could send these adults outside that had never seen snow. We got up on the second floor and it was a whole row of windows, and we just sat there and laughed and had the best time watching all of these adults play in the snow like little kids because they'd never seen snow. And we went out and showed them how to do snow angels and build a snowman, and then we let them play and we went up and watched them. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that would have been good.
I'm glad you got to do that for spring hit. So how long will it be before your flowers are blooming? I
can't believe it. It was only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I haven't been in chat much. Been going through a lot. Like when my cat disappeared and found out that it was taken to the pound. Yeah, that was a stressful time.
But you got it out of the pound?
No, she's still in the pound there, but they're de-sexing her and they're doing all that before I can pick her up. So, but at least I know where she is, and yeah.
Oh gosh, well they've had
but
it
it was
for
like
a while.
2 weeks. I was crying for 2 weeks.
Oh, bless your heart. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad you know where your cat's at now. When they gonna let you have it back?
Oh, well, I can pick her up this week, but yeah, the longer I keep her in there, the higher it's going to cost me. It's already going to cost $380 just to pick her up.
How much?
And that's D6 microchip vaccinated. Yeah.
How much is it going to cost?
$380.
Oh my gosh!
Because she was taken in. Yeah, it's only because she was taken in and because she was my cat. It's an extra charge on top.
Oh Lord!
Like if I went in there and said I'd like this cat, it'd be a lot cheaper.
Oh mercy!
They didn't know it was mine yet. Yeah.
Can't you just get somebody to go say I want to adopt a cat and go get your cat?
I was just thinking that I could just get someone to go in there and just like just sees her and picks her up and says that's what she wants.
Oh my goodness!
It's a good idea, actually.
I mean, good night. I like animals,
it's a lot cheaper.
But $380 for a cat. Well, I don't know. I paid $3,000 to get my dog fixed one time. That had been in a fight. It was attacked by a trained dog. I liked my dog though. I guess it just depends on how much you love that cat.
Yeah, I want to get it back. Like I've got a couple of cats here still, but they're registered in D6 because she was actually we saved her from a house that was neglecting her.
Oh. Well, at least you know where she's at.
She's not a kitten. She's not a kitten. She's fully grown and yeah.
Bless your heart. Yeah, I remember seeing you post you were upset because you couldn't find your cat.
Yeah.
They're good company. They snuggle.
And not knowing where she was, because she wasn't like in the road, like she wasn't hit by a car or like she doesn't go far. My next door neighbours took her, so They could have spoken to me first, but no.
Oh my gosh, did you ask them why they didn't just bring it home?
No, I don't really talk to these neighbours. They're a bit weird, but yeah.
Daggone. That sounds like you need to whack a neighbor for taking your cat to the pound to bring it back to you. I mean, that's not very neighborly.
Yeah, I'm doing. No, it's not. That's yeah. They're like I said, they're a bit strange. So I'll keep my distance.
Well, maybe they didn't know it was yours.
Yeah, they knew. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, so I just rang to say a quick hello for you.
Write him a note and leave in the door. Would you please next time bring me my cat, or you can pay the bill for the pound.
Yeah, just something nice.
Yeah. I'm going to be praying for you. Thank you very much for all your help.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Lord, get your point across nice somehow. I don't know, maybe if you ask them, look, I can't afford that. I didn't mean for it to get out. I don't know how it got out. Will you just bring it home to me next
shocking,
time?
isn't it? Like, it cost 162 D6 a girl cat. So, and on top, yeah, well, because I already own the cat, and they charge you more. Right. I should have went there and just. But if I went there, someone else might have snapped her up, like, because she's very pretty.
Oh, what color is she?
She's grey and she's got red tinges through her.
Well,
she's
sounds pretty. Well, when you get her home, you'll have to post this picture in Discord.
Yeah.
Your smiling
I've
face
got
with
beautiful pictures of her now.
Oh, do ya?
I've got beautiful pictures of her now even.
Oh my goodness. Well, you'll have to post us some pictures.
Well, 3:30. What time is it there?
It's 1:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you're 3:30 when? Monday afternoon?
Yeah, 3:30 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, 3:30 Monday afternoon, and we are 1:30 a.m. Monday morning.
Sunday. Oh, Monday morning. Yeah.
Yeah, just after midnight on Monday morning. Yep, you're way ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna figure out a way for you to call in that it doesn't cost you money. I wonder.
It doesn't really cost me much anyway.
I wonder if we could hook you girls into general chat in Discord and put the volume up, and you just go into chat into Discord when you want to call. We need to try that. We'll experiment.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can get Helen to hook into Discord chat and see if that'll work. Or you, either one, doesn't matter. But I hate for y'all to be calling, from across our little ponds of water and costing y'all money. But I appreciate it. Let me tell you, I think it's awful special. And I just love to hear you girls. That thrills me to death when y'all call in. And it's real good news you called in about your cat.
Yeah. I think, like you said, you're all praying for me as well. Because of, like, I didn't even find, I didn't know where she was at the time when I was speaking to you.
Yeah, you were upset. We felt bad.
Yeah. Yeah, what I was doing is I was listening to you, but I wasn't, I wasn't getting involved, like I wasn't texting or nothing, but I was listening to you.
Oh, well, you can always pop in and say, hey, I'm here. I'm just going to be listening. I do that in lots of lives.
Yeah.
I'll say, I'm here. I'm listening, but I can't participate in chat.
I never thought of that. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I do that on, if I'm busy doing something, I'll do that and I'll listen, but I'll say hello and I'll hit the thumbs up and that kind of thing. And then I just listen while I'm, doing whatever it is I have to do.
Yeah. All right, I should let you go and just ring to say hello. Yep.
All right. Well, I sure appreciate it, darling, and we're gonna figure out that Discord and see if that's easier for y'all. Everybody should be able to hear you, and that way it won't cost you any money to call in. How's that?
Yeah, it doesn't cost much anyway, but yeah, it sounds good.
Okay. Well, we don't want it to cost you anything. Well, we're awful pleased you found your cat, and I hope you work out some kind of slick way to get it so it don't cost you so much. And you be sure when you get it out, post a picture of that smiley face of yours with that cat. Okay?
Yeah, I'll do that. Yep.
Good deal.
Yeah, I'll do that because I have a big smile on my face.
Yes, you will, and I want to see it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Okay, I'll let you go.
All right, honey, we love ya. You take care.
You too.
Enjoy that weather.
Okay, see you.
Okay, bye-bye.
See you.
Bye-bye. Helen, you want to try that? You want to go into chat on Discord and see if I can turn the sound up and see if you all can call from Discord? Are you still there, Miss Helen? I saw you peeping in. While you think about that, I've got to grab something to drink. Is Miss Helen still here? Did she have to go? Thank you for calling, Say. That is true. No, 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 no. We love that accent. No, no, no. You have an awesome accent. We love our girls with our across the ponds in different directions around the world accents. I don't know. Is Helen still here? I saw her pop in. Did she pop out? Pop in and pop out. I wonder if Adam's able to get that drone footage of the Aurora Borealis. Will that not be awesome? Holy cow. You know, I'd love to see that in real life. But honestly, I am concerned. And I really don't want to be west of the Mississippi. I mean, there's too many possibilities, you know? Too many possibilities. I don't know. I closed me out. Can't see chat. No, but oh Lord, 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 Lord. I hate hearing myself. You know, that's awful. Why will my chat won't let me go back but so far? Excuse me. Oh, maybe that wasn't Helen. No, it's still too early for Helen. What was I thinking about? Helen's not in there. Oh, Tammy, I didn't see that to tell Say. Maybe Say'll see it. Well, boys and girls, we have been live for 3 hours, 34 minutes, and 53 seconds. Is there any? I can't look up anything for you to see now. I've got to get this OBS mess straightened out. Good grief. But did everybody understand what Sassy Sunday is? It's not to be nasty. It's just to be a little sassy and cover topics we probably really shouldn't cover. I thought we'd live on the edge for a little while. So YouTube smacked us around a little bit. Oh, mercy. No, Lord say we love hearing you talk. And listen, it's an honor for me that you're in Australia and that you'll spend money. It's not a free call to call into my show. You don't know how honored I am. That is special. That's why I want to try to figure out if there's a free way, if we can do that from Discord chat. Since we don't have, you know, we don't have to kick anybody out, because hardly anybody ever goes, just the mods go to chat. But yeah, you could talk to people, and I've got general chat there for y'all. Y'all can go in and have conversations. I think everybody forgets about it. So, well, if you do not have anything that you're wanting to chat about, and I'm out of stuff, and it's already 3:30. Let me tell you, when we stayed up all night the other night, and then I didn't go to bed after that. Let's see, I went to bed. I think it was around 10. I slept until 6:15 or 6:30 yesterday evening. I slept the day away. Oh, mercy. OBS autocorrect. Isn't that true? Oh, OBS. Glad we don't have finger laws here. I'll be in trouble. I want to shoot this computer. OBS mess. Telling you. Drives me crazy. Ugh, mercy. I remind you of your aunt from Alabama. Well, that's good. You hadn't been around Orange Kitty very much. I'm glad you're here, honey. Talk about Giants. Giants football team or the Giants in the Bible? No, that's too deep and I'm too tired. This old girl is not perky enough to be talking about a deep subject. And I really do, I tell you, I want to look up see what I can find about, what does Adam call it? Good Lord, why am I blank? Ryan, and how does he say the other one? Israel or something. I can't remember how he pronounces that one. Anyway, they're into it. And they went off the hook this evening. I never even thought to mention it till Dex brought it up. Oh yeah, Helen. We got to hear Helen's voice the other night. We were thrilled to hear it as we were to hear Say's the first time. So I want to check on the hurricane. I want to check on what's going over there in the Holy Land. Oh, that is awesome, LCJC family. That is awesome. I didn't know you made quilts. I love quilts. Yes, it will. That is awesome. I mean to tell you, keeping yourself busy, your mind busy is the best thing you can do. And then you're on a positive project and yep. Absolutely. How precious. What a tribute. Yes, ma'am. Well, boys and girls, always remember, never be scared. Just be prepared. Share the love and the truth will come. And I love ya. Listen, I love y'all. Don't y'all forget it. I am going to hang up on you. I'm not going to play the intro for the outro. All these buttons are all messed up. So, I do. Each and every one of you for sticking in with me every night, no matter if we have a topic or not. calling in. Callers are great. Love my callers. Love my chat. Y'all make the channel. Y'all really do. Adam says he's got viewer. No. He at least has news and topics and does everything. I usually don't have anything. This is a viewer power channel, and I love every one of you for it. You're precious. So y'all have a good night, and I hope everybody's cooking out tomorrow and eats lots of hot dogs and homemade chili and pies and whatever your family does to celebrate a holiday. And I hope your weather's awesome so you can enjoy it. And I will see y'all tomorrow evening around 10 o'clock again. It's a night that Adam's off again, but man, I can't wait for him to get on there and show us that drone footage. That's something to look forward to. So appreciate all of our special people that popped in, and each and every one of y'all are special. Hang with me every night, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. So I'll see you tomorrow night. You all sleep well. See, we're getting off here early enough. 3:41. Oh, it's almost 4, but still, that's a little early. So y'all go get a good night's rest and have an awesome day tomorrow. Bye-bye.